Why you forget these things? Very important. How's the volume?
He is on fire!
No, he's not on fire yet. Come on. We just started. We're not on fire yet. How's the volume, by the way? Please let Dee know if the volume is poopy. Very important. Let Dee know if it's all murder and fire. Sounds good. Thank you for the sound check. This helps Dee a lot. Thank you. Put that away. Put that away. He has all of these windows open, but not the one Dee needs. How to share your YouTube. Put it on here. Return of the D. We live right now. Calm down, Pidge. And he needs the little red. Live now. Bam. A rare D on the YouTube. Filled with mystery and mayhem just for you. Hi Danish. Hi Greed. Hi Watson Jensen. Hi Bowick. Hi ya. Welcome to D. Hi Tia. Hi Hojo. Hojo. Welcome to D.
Yoshi.
Thank you for the hype. We begin. No way! Never catch me riding dirty. No, never. Hi, darling. Welcome to D. D's getting situated. Just gonna put that behind D. Pardon me. Need to sneeze. Is he allergic to you? Allergy to cuties. Oh no. Pain and suffering. Thank you. Cannot be allergic to cuties are too cute for the allergy. No. Can't be allergic. You'll just refuse to have the allergy. That's how allergies work, right? You can just refuse to have an allergy and then it's gone. Okay, trust. Music's too loud? Okay. How about this? This better? Thank you for letting me know. Is that good? We're in the loading screen. Here, wait. You'll put it in between those two. So like right here. And now we'll go to the actual screen where they will talk to you. Blah blah blee blee blah blah blah. Thank you, Danish! To the couch proper. Hi. Dee has missed you. How are you doing, cuties? It feels like forever since Dee saw you last. It might have been forever since Dee saw you last. Whoa! You just grabbed the beans? Immediately? Just grab the beans? You've missed these beans? Dee understands. They're good beans. Good beans. Have a bean in these trying times. Hopefully it will bring you much happiness. Yes? How's your day going? It's Tuesday. Normally Dee would bring out the news, the good news. But for those of you who didn't know, Dee had to rebuild... those of you who didn't see it on oh wait, is the volume for the BGM too loud here on YouTube for this chatting screen? Let D know. Hi Solo, welcome to D. Thank you for the yeet, Alpha. Hi Flower, welcome to D. Yeah, no, D, yesterday, if you were on Twitch, what D was doing is D hosted her very first D&D session. Yeah. It was... Okay, let's face it, it was quite scuffed. But the mechanism turned out close to what D had hoped. D will keep fiddling around with it, and we'll do the next session. It's like a dumbed-down version of a TTRPG. We'll do the next version of it when D can get the plugin working properly. D's just had too many things that D's preparing. But for those of you who were there, did you have fun? D was too focused on the scuff, D thinks. D really wanted it all to work for you. You'll focus on that a little bit less, and hopefully it'll be a lot more fun in the future. Justice. Smarter teammates for Holly? Okay. Okay, bet. Oh no, D choked on the T. Oh, he's dying. Okay, hang on 1 second. A little more tea to wash down the heck. No heck. You can see when D wiggles her nose at you. Stinkiest beans on the internet! What the heck do you mean that D's got stinky beans? No, no, he washes them. They're clean. They're clean. D's a weird cat-adjacent creature. Manny-san still hasn't figured out why the heck his cat likes showers, okay? D is clean, and D is that weird cat in his house that sits in the shower and says, "Turn it on, human." But because D is pretending to be a cat, D doesn't actually say that. D looks up at him, sits in the shower, and then he goes, "Ew. Wow. 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 Until he turns on the shower, and then D gets clean. That's how it happens. Now you know. D's clean. Bean's not stinky.
Here you
facts.
go. Have a head pat.
Thank you for a head pat. He'll put D on the TikToks. If only the Manny-san was a doting owner, but he's not. And you know what? That actually works well in D's favor, because if he was a doting owner, then Manny-san would probably have figured out by now that D is not a normal cat. And then he would probably take D to a specialist to figure out more about D. Thank goodness that Manny-san knows nothing about D. Wow! So he will not even see it coming when D evolves into a giant whammon. Coming soon to a D near you. Hi, Gumpy! Welcome to D. But if he did, howdy! Hi! Welcome to D! If he did, that would be kind of cool. But then there would be double D on the internet. Like D just started posting some things on TikTok. They're just everyone's favorite moments from stream. So they will be up on TikTok for your enjoyment. D's putting some here on YouTube Shorts too. So if you're part of the crew, you can see them on Shorts. No, not double D like that. Not 10 legs, no. Only 2 back legs, 2 front paws, 1 tail. Technically, only 1 tail and 2 legs, because the front limbs are arms in disguise. Okay? Okay. It's not a 5th leg! You shut up! Shut up right now. You know it's not a 5th leg. You know it's not a fifth leg. He's watching you. This is D judging you right now. It's not a sixth leg either. Stop giving D more limbs. Biblically accurate D is not real. She cannot harm you, and she cannot touch D. Can't touch this because she's not real. Now you know. If you didn't know before, you should know now. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Not six leg. Hi, Trixie! Welcome to D! How are you today? Is the BGM okay or is it loud? D can't actually tell because D's monitoring has like a different level of volume than for you guys. D can turn it down a little bit maybe. Yeah, let's go. What? It was 13. We'll go to negative 18 maybe. Negative 19. Is this better? Can you hear D okay? Maybe. You like D's hair clip? Thank you! Ayla-chan, D's friend, made for D's birthday. Which is when all of this went to poop. That was when D's PC-kun caught on fire! But for real, that was a frightening experience. For those of you who don't know, right before January 7th, which was D's birthday, D was going to hold a big event with lots of friends and lots of cool stuff happening all at once. However, what ended up happening was all of a sudden, D's PC started to give D the black screen of death. Without going through the whole spiel, turns out there was a power surge that happened earlier that week. No, that only works during news. That only works during the news. D will put that back for you when D does news again, okay? Okay. So, what happened was there was a power surge early that week.
I wish I were a bird.
Thank you, Chadwick. Okay, there was a power surge and it fried D's CPU and the motherboard. They were both shot. So the PC-kun was dying. Right before D's birthday, D switched everything D could in
Here you go. Have a
thank you for the head pat. As fast as possible to a little drive D has for backups. So if you're a streamer, back up all of your stuff. If you're not backing it up, something is wrong. And
D is on fire!
Yes, you may suffer the way that D suffered. Please do not let yourself suffer the way D suffered. It was a trauma D would never wish on anyone. Frantically trying to move all of these files at the speed of really fast D to a save somewhere and scavenge enough to stream on a laptop for like 2 weeks. D used her crappy school laptop. D has a little tiny baby laptop. It has no CPU power whatsoever. D thinks, why are you running? It might only be like an i4 Intel processor or an i3. It's bad. It has no power. It has 16 gigs RAM though, so it barely worked. But if D was able to crappy laptop stream, you can too. So D was on a crappy laptop up until this past Monday. Last week, D spent most of her time on Twitch, reconfiguring everything. The cuties helped D over D's birthday. D didn't want her birthday to be this, but the cuties helped D fix PC-kun. And D would not be here without the cuties' help. So, you have no idea how much D appreciates it. And D missed you guys, and being able to stream with all of these fun redeems. It was hard to try and do a whole new type of streaming, other than what D was used to, yeah. We did make it work. Bowick and the rest of the crew helped D out immensely. Hey, Bowick, aren't you supposed to be a mod out here? Hang on, why aren't you modded? hang on. Can D mod you? Or are you the other Bulwick? Which Bulwick are you? Are you the real Bulwick? Will the real Bulwick please stand up? Are you supposed to be a mod? D thinks you're supposed to be mod. Yeah, deal fix right now. You get to be this kind of mod. You get the big powers. Joho, Hia, and you, big power. Big power mod. Got you. Hi, Luchek! Welcome to D! Okay, try now. Try now should work. Pay attention to me, D! Hi, ADTR! Welcome to D! Luchek! D's good. D's telling the tale. You have ultimate power! Go mad with power right now. And then get happy. So D was able to come back. Thanks to the cuties. You guys are amazing. Thank you for helping D come back to PC-kun. D spent all of last week. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Luchek. You're not spamming. We know. You're fine. So D was able to come back. Last week, D was all on not YouTube, Twitch. Redoing all of her redeems though, because everything got wiped. The surge affected some of these data, and D had to refresh one of the what was it? D had to replace a section of, was this the SATA? What do you even call the stick thing that you put back into your memory? Whatever, D had to replace it, but that one was cheap. D did that one on her own. And then the random shrub lurker, definitely invisible. Okay, shh. You pay no mind. Yes, definitely pay no mind. And definitely not marvel at how cute it is. No mind, yes. Hi. What? No, they did not download the stick. You can't download RAM. You know this. Shush, Gumpy. To the corner with you. To the dang corner with you. So D was able to fix most stuff. D's still missing a lot of things, but the important stuff has been saved. And now D can get back to what D was doing before all of this happened. And D can get on to making new things. Whoa. Make on new things. So this pin Isla gave to D, it was a birthday present right before all of it happened. She sent it to D in DMs. It's so pretty! It is rainbow moonstone. Look at it. Look. It's so high res. She made it beautifully. It's D's favorite rock. Rainbow moonstone. Eee! It's so pretty. She made it for D. It's D's favorite. It's also really nice, like... D, Isla, and Perry were talking in chat the other day. If you guys don't know, Isla Ann is the cutest kitsune and one of the most amazing artists that D knows. She streams on Twitch and does cozy art streams, fun, silly gaming. She's just got this lovely, laid-back, chill, cozy vibe, also with an undertone of absolute pure ferocity. Of course, yes, definitely not cute. Definitely not cute. And she is as fluffy as her voice makes you feel. It's good stuff. Shalom! Alaikum! Salam! Wa ahlan wa sahlan! Kif halak? Hi to you! Welcome to D! Hi Funk Doc. Hi Alter Ego, welcome to D. So Isla and Perry Indigo, the cutest butterfly, who just celebrated one of her streaming anniversaries. D speaks a lot of languages, yeah. You have to when you're... You find out later. So Perry Indigo is also one of these close friends, along with Anise Eidolon. D streams and hangs out with these girls in our friend chat. We were gaming the other day playing some Pal World. D knows that it's got some controversy, but it's a lot of fun and it tickles the brain noodle in the right way. Have a bean? Yeah, the Kitsuwoon is so fierce. Better watch out. She and D shared the most amazing dad sense of humor. It's so much fun. We hung out in chat, and D loves these girls so much. You know how... Okay, so there are a lot of internet personalities. Sorry to break your beautiful kayfabe for a moment, but some people on the internet, they put on a persona. Yeah, that's right. And they're one person online and a totally different person offline. D got really used. Yeah, I know. D's so sorry. D ruined your happiness. D's so sorry. Have a bean for free for D ruining your happiness. Your online girlfriend is not the same offline. D's so sorry. Shut up, Guppy. D's not a nut. IRL. He's not a nut. Shush you. Okay, anywho. So D's gotten so used to the fact that a lot of the people D interacts with are... What's it called? They put on a persona, right?
Hello, everyone.
Chadwick.
How are you?
Call.
Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
So they put on a persona.
Yoshi.
Thank you for the head pat. And, well, D got so used to interacting with people that are... What's the way you put it? Put on a persona that when D hung out with Perry and Isla... These nut jokes are driving D nuts! It was a wonderful breath of fresh air. Like, we had this conversation many times when we were hanging out in the beginning, and D let them know that D was like, hey, so the personality you get with D, this is D. This not being someone D is not right now. And D hopes that's okay. Basically, D did something very scary. Have either of you guys ever done this? Where you meet new people, you really like them, but you recognize that you've been wearing like a mask. You've been being someone else for everyone you encounter. And then you meet some people that you just totally vibe with, and the mask, without you meaning to, it just falls off. And they get like 152% undiluted weird all in a moment. They just get full undiluted weirdness. Have you ever come into contact with this? Like you can't help it? Yeah, people scary most of the time. And D has never had an interaction where it was just like, oh my god, D is just being her true unabashed self, and that's okay? That's okay? Yeah, it made D so happy. That D was like, you guys, is this okay? D's really weird. And D felt like apologizing for it. And Perry was like, oh my gosh, no, D, this is fine. You're such a treat. I love your energy. And no, we're not faking for you, homie. And Isla was like, D. Yeah, we think you're pretty cool. And you really don't have to be anything else. We had this talk a couple of times where it's like, this is not a fake friendship. So D has like a little anxiety around that because D is so used to finding out that the people D thought were one way are actually another. And it kind of hurt because D is usually unabashedly herself in every interaction. So D had to get used to that. Understanding that there are some people out there who are just going to be different. Online and offline, because, you know, that's how they are. And that's okay. That's their choice. D doesn't know how to be anything other than herself. The best kinds of friendships, the one where you can just be an absolute weirdo. Basically, do you know the neurodivergent pose where you like squat down and you like do the crab arms off to the side, like 90-degree arms, fist facing the floor, and you just crab arm and crab walk at each other like, hey buddy, how's it going? That. It was those vibes. It was beautiful. Write this down. How to has friend. That is okay, Razor. D has now embraced the fact that it's better to just be yourself. If people look at you and are like, bruh, what? You don't want to be friends with those people anyways. So D, Isla, and Perry were hanging out offline. We had a rare, hey guys, do you guys just want to hang out and play games moment? Like, is it okay if we don't stream? We had the pressure of, oh god, we're content creators. We have to turn everything into content 24/7 all the time. and Isla was like, yes, we can definitely just hang out in game. Yeah, and Perry and Isla were joking with you. They're like, oh my god, no, D, we can't do this. What did you think we were? Like real friends or something? Oh my god. Because they know that D has that anxiety. So they were joking about it with D, which was really, really sweet. And we just hung out and we played for like 3-4 hours. Hello, D! It was nice to just have friends to hang out with and offline chat with. And then afterwards, D and Isla were geeking out about like books for forever. D has not had a book girly buddy in so long, and it is the best feeling ever to be like, hey homie, I read that book that you told me about and we need to gush right now. Hi Dark Red, welcome to D. How are you doing today? Hi D. Never dilute. You can't handle 120% D though. You can't do it. Hi. You can't handle this much D. If you have 100% D, you might suffer the consequences of being faced with the giant whammy. Book friends aren't best friends. D loves a good book. Isla gave D a whole bunch of good recommendations. D needs to grab them on, what's it called? On the, like a Audible or something, so that D can take them and walk and listen to good books. Do you guys like books? Do you like a book? Do you like books? If you like books, raise your hand. How many people like books? What kind of books do you like? What kind of books do you prefer to read? You will suffer the consequences. Okay, Kirkland, you could suffer the consequences. You do? You do? Red does. Father will like, hi, Father! Welcome. Welcome, Father. We're not singing today. We're talking about book. Book. Books are delicious. Gumpy, don't eat the book. Stop. Sci-fi and fantasy? Funk Duck, that's great. Where did the nugget go? Oh, Soul Drainer. This is not your D. This is D. This is not D. Go look in the lore folder on D's YouTube page. You'll see the hatching stream where D has evolved. It's been a while since you've read? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You like books? You read them too fast? That's wonderful for you though, Flower. That means that you've got a good fast reading speed.
Yoshi.
Sci-fi books. You play a card game. You can't read it, right? What is that? A library in your apartment? Oh, D is so jealous right now. If D could, D would have a house. D would have house. And in that house, D would build floor-to-ceiling library, Beauty and the Beast style. That's the dream, homies. That's the dream. Harry Potter! What Harry Potter? Harry Potter. Did you hear they're remaking that? That they're going to be turning Harry Potter into a live-action, like, series and going chapter by chapter? Same thing with Avatar, The Last Airbender. We watched the trailer for the series coming out soon, together on stream. It was last week. D is going to be hosting watch-alongs in the Discord. So, if you wanna watch along, you absolutely should join our Discord. D does not have YouTube commands set up for those. Avatar The Last Airbender is getting a live action. If you don't know about it, Google that. It's amazing. Go Google it. It looks so good. Like they're doing it justice. It's the movie. No, not the movie. This looks amazing. Harry Potter is right now slotted to be made into a series. They kind of paused it the past 2 summers, so maybe it not as much of a thing. as Avatar definitely is. But who knows? Who knows what the future will bring? Ooh. You're going back into Tolkien? Oh my goodness, the world of Tolkien. Now that D is older and D knows more words. Big brain time, knowing the words, yes. D can look at it and understand how truly intricate his world building was. Yeah, it's glorious. Harry Potter is getting a live action series remake. Yeah, you didn't know? You hated the movies? Ah, wait, which ones? Harry Potter movies or Lord of the Rings movies? Because you know they left out a lot of Lord of the Rings, right? The last book that you ended was Horus Heresy. Warhammer. Oh. The only game series that D has ever read extensively the books of was the Dungeons and Dragons Drizzt Do'Urden books. D loves the Drizzt. The Drizzt Do'Urden books are phenomenal. And then hang on, you can't remember the name of these books, but it's like a sci-fi action adventure about this really cool guy. Pew pew, shoot him up with guns, and he solves mysteries and murders, and there's lots of action in it. It's a long-running series about a main male character. D would know it if D heard it. Maybe the Dresden Files? That sounds familiar. Probably those. D knows the author of those because D... D is actually a dirty LARPer. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, your D likes to go and put on costumes and smack other nerds in the woods with sticks. Thank you for the boop. And at one of these events, D met the author. He's a pretty cool guy, and he gets a lot of his inspiration from LARPs. D's a nerd! Ha-ha! You thought otherwise, but D's been a nerd this whole time! And a giant weeb. Did you know D used to translate for anime and manga? When D was just getting into learning Japanese, D studied it for like 8.5 years, something like that. It's been wild. D studied it for a long time and studied abroad. And
There you go. Have a
thank you
head
for the
pat.
head pat. And D, in her life of language studies, D studied abroad in the Japanese. And while D was learning the language, D did translations and D did translations for anime, manga, and some other stuff for a few websites. Yeah. You got to meet D. He didn't know D who D was. Then again, D's actually played D's self at a LARP event before. We were talking about books you're still reading. Quotes from Sun Tzu's Art of War. Sun Tzu's Art of War is a very interesting read and a pragmatic look at war. It is something that a lot of officers in the military should or probably do read. It's worth a read to understand the nuances of maybe honorable battle as well as, well, the Art of War isn't just called the Art of War for show. It is absolutely going over like tactics, techniques, and foundations in the thought process of leading people through war. So D now has book buddies, and we traded some books, and D and Isla are gushing over a series that, like, D is a huge fantasy nerd. But only recently, one of D's friendos told D to read a spicy book. And D has a habit of skipping the spice parts, but now D's like, no, you're an adult, D. You're an adult. You can handle this. Go for it. Just take the leap of faith and look at the spicy bits. It's embarrassing. Not a lot of good spicy books build the romance in a way that is not cringe. But then D was introduced to an amazing series with glorious world building, and now D is obsessed. The Art of War is War for Dummies. How much a hot sauce? Okay, D has not read, like, what's it called? Adelaide, Finding, Calling, whatever her name is. Dee has not read the books with Shadow Daddy in them or everything else on the Book Talk. But Dee is definitely a member of Book Talk and thinks the trends are funny. But Dee has read some stuff by Cressley Cole and by... what's her name? Karen Monning. Dee thought her name was read Moaning originally, but it's not. It's Monning. Okay, Karen Monning wrote the Fever series, which is not actually spicy until like book 4 or 5.
Here you go. Have a head
It's
pat.
like fantasy, fae, realistic fiction meets World War One. How to describe it? Was Dee still thinking about having a kind of... Wait, what? Having a VTuber book club? Oh, maybe. That would be a lot of fun where we all read a book series together and then we gush about it live. Might have to. Dee would probably want to go over some little known books that are just amazing treasures. Oh my goodness, like Cassandra Gannon's work is hilarious. Oh man, Dee feels like a real book reader now, because Dee can be like, oh, well, like, have you read the books by Travis Baldry? Or, have you read, you know, Sarah J. Maas's hit fantasy series, A Court of Thorns and Roses? Or have you read, the books, the Drisno Erden series? Or have you read, Ender's Game? Or, have you even read the additional books by Tolkien? Do you know the hidden novella? Dee feels like a real book person now that Dee's like, Dee knows author names. Wow! That's when you made it, right? That's when you know books. When you... That's when you know books, is when you can rattle off authors, right? Urban fantasy books? What counts as urban fantasy? Dee is a giant nerd, Nathan. Also, hi, no! Welcome to Dee! Maybe Dee can get some friendos in to read some books together. Dee would love to reach out to a few of these smaller artists. Like, there's some books that don't even have audiobooks that Dee would love to have an audiobook, and Dee would love to reach out and be like, hey, Dee may not be the best voice actress, but Dee would do this for free because people deserve to know your work. Because it's funny as all heck. Del Toro novels? Oh my goodness! Did you know Del Toro... Okay. Did you know Del Toro Quest has, kid you not, an anime? There's an anime series for Del Toro Quest. It's a little slow, but it does go chapter by chapter. There's an anime for Del Toro Quest. Did you read that when Dee was itty bitty? Oh my goodness. Del Toro Quest is such a good series. Somehow more childish than Lord of the Rings, yet darker. Agreed! A beautiful fantasy adventure about two boys, their friendship, something about royal bloodlines, a girl lost in the woods, and a world falling to darkness where they get to collect magical rocks. Wow! Dee was all about the magic rocks. Anything magic rocks was Dee's childhood.
Dee is on fire!
Yes, Dee is on fire. You knew the anime? Ah! Dee started watching it because Dee discovered it late after the anime was released, and Dee was trying to binge it, but then there was a new anime series that came out and it stole Dee's attention. When was that? Might have been when Rei Kara Zero came out. When Rei Zero came out? Your understanding of urban fantasy, set in the modern world, progressed to equivalent technology. Bright. Dee's not seen Bright. Dee should check it out though. Dee is a giant fan of big world-building fantasy environments that feel realistic. Things that have culture and character depth to the point where you look at it and go, yeah, that could happen. Luthien and Baron. Magination? The anime is Del Toro Quest, is what we were just talking about. Bright is a Will Smith movie with the orc cop. Dee didn't watch it. You know, Dee doesn't actually take a lot of time to watch movies. It's been a while since Dee actually sat down and had the patience for a movie. Like, sometimes when Dee will go to the movies, like, Dee will sit there and then be like, you know, Dee could be playing video games at the same time. Or Dee could be watching this at home. Why did Dee come here? Dee would rather play games and side saddle a movie, or Dee would rather watch a movie in like spurts and then go do other things. It's the ADD. Dee has to bounce around. Dee has to bounce around. Same. Why same? No same. Dee's so sorry. Dee will repent. Here, repentance. Have a bean. In penance. Have a bean. Dee has no patience. Because Dee is not a doctor. Hey. It's funny, you can laugh now. Dee will submit to no one. Ultimate Dee. They'll fight you on that. Let's go. Do some mindfulness exercises. No! Do not make Dee... Don't make Dee do the mindful. Dee just needs to be doing things all the time. Dee has a lot of energy. Did you know that Dee is solar powered? When Dee wakes up and the sun hits Dee's face, immediately Dee gets filled with energy and Dee has to do all the things. Which is why Dee gets lethargic on days when the sun doesn't come up early. Not cool. Dee. If Dee's not a doctor, why did Dee make you... Dee did not! Guppy! No, that's a lie! Dee's not sus! That's a dang dirty lie and you know it! No! Whoa! Wrong button. No! Dee did not make you send it. Don't listen to that. That's a lie. He's being fraudulent. Don't listen to this man. Officer, Dee was framed. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, officer. Dee's been framed. The sun steals your energy. Vampire. Ooh, Dee's a creature of the sun. Last time you tried to read a book was 2 years ago? Oh, pardon me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you probably were not enjoying the book. For Dee's birthday, Dee's little sister... Also, oh, that reminds me. Dee's little sister is probably going to start streaming soon. Give it like 2, maybe 3 weeks, and Dee will help her announce her little mini debut. It'll be small for now. She has now been inspired, and Dee was hoping she would be, by the creative outlet that you can get through streaming. And Dee wants the world to see her art. She is such a friggin' vibe. You guys are gonna love her. She's got very kudere energy. Dee's little sister is like the laid-back, chill one who's like, hey, whatever. Hey, how's it going? Hey, homie, what's up? Hey, you wanna see this thing I drew? Look at it. It's pretty friggin' cool. You know what else is cool? Chickens. They're pretty cool, man. Also, you want a latte? I friggin' love lattes. Let's go get some coffee. She also has very based opinions on like everything. She doesn't get like woo, happy genki hyped like Dee does. Dee is the hyper energy one, but she is so much fun and so down to earth and very chill. She's also the one who will give you the facts. Dee's little sister is the one who'll be like, Dee, you're being a little ridiculous right now, and you need to calm down. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay, homie? You gotta calm down, all right? You need to take a moment and breathe, and don't forget that you need to live life first before you try to make other people happy. She's the realistic voice of honesty, blunt honesty in the back of Dee's head. She's so chill. She's very zen, but you know, she has her trials and tribulations too, and things that she hates about life. Hopefully, she will tell you guys all about what she does, because it's very impressive. She went through some really hard times way back when, but however much she wants to share, Dee will leave open to her. Dee and her are really close though. Like, she went through some really hard stuff and totally changed careers. And Dee was the one who was like, you know, my sister, anything for you. If you need stuff, Dee's got your back. Dee helped co-sign for her to go back on a new loan to start a tech school so she could learn a whole new skill set and restart her life. She did end up paying it all back off, but Dee will absolutely support her 120%, no matter what. Because Dee's sister is hardworking, loving, kind, pure amazement, and a total vibe that deserves to be enjoyed by the world. So for Dee's birthday, she's like, okay, my sister, I didn't get you anything special because I know you don't really like big things, but do you remember this book? She had found an old series from like our childhood. There was, we used to live in a really rundown part of a small city that had very few books. And the library me and her frequented was like a safe haven for us for a long time. There were a bunch of books that they were getting rid of when the library was closing down because it didn't have funding. And we fell in love with two series there. One was called So You Want to Be a Wizard, and the other was The Unicorns of Balinor. It was a very, very, very old book series. And she got Dee the first 3 books. She's like, do you remember these books? They were on a secondhand bookstore, and we trade books from Goodreads all the time. So You Want to Be a Wizard was so good. Yes! It was about these 2 kids who find like a book in a library that can only be found by people with magical potential. It's like My Little Pony, but better. The Unicorns of Balinor is so, like, over-the-top cringe fantasy, but it's lovely, and it is Dee's itty-bitty childhood. Like, Dee read a lot when Dee was 10, 12, 13 years old. Dee was reading a lot. Dee has always had a high reading level. The Unicorn of Balinor series is a very old book, but it's so cute, and she got Dee the first few books for her birthday, and Dee's like, this is the gift that will keep on giving. You gave Dee nostalgia and amazing books. YouTube rolled out a secret membership function. To join Dee's, use the 12-digit number on your pocket, the funny 4-digit number, and... No! Bollock! No! Don't... Stop this! Don't make people give Dee their credit card information. Dee is a professional of security. Dee does not want to be held responsible for your personal information disclosure. No. You read Goosebumps? Oh my goodness, Goosebumps! That's so OG! Let's go! Dust off your fighting fantasy, choose your own adventure books? Choose your own adventure books? Dee only got into those when Dee was like late middle school, early high school. Dee didn't even know they existed until then. And, okay, did anyone else read Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Here you go. Have a head.
Were you the kind of person who you would choose one path, but then you'd like bookmark or put your finger in the page where the choice was, just to go back and see what the other choice might have been? You hated them? What do you mean you hated them? Thank you for the headband. Why'd you hate them? No! B-boy! Don't post your digits, no! You ravenously read them? Yes, you cheated that way! You're so guilty for putting a finger in the books and going, okay, but what if you would have made this choice? Oh, that's a bad ending? Nope. Like Prince of Persia. No. That's not what happened. What actually happened was Dee chose this one. Why do you need to do your job for you? They did! They made a story within a story with multiple endings! It was the first visual novel, if Dee understands how visual novels work. Dee's never actually played a visual novel. You can relate to that? Bruh, same. We can share the brain cell today. You get a turn with the brain cell today. And the possibility, mods decided to remove that. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jocknerd, for looking out! These days, you have an urge to write the adventure paths and map the book. Yes, people do that for visual novels too, don't they? To find out what all the alternate endings are. D has heard, what was it? One of these other friends, she's not a content creator. They'll call her A-chan. She told D about, no, D could call her Tori. She told D about Date with Death. It's a new visual novel where you're like a Grim Reaper's trying to kill you and you keep having all these like close encounters with death, but he can't kill you. So then he like DMs you and he's like, "What up, homie? Yeah, I'm having a hard time killing you. So I need to get to know you to find out why." Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Where's Funari? Okay, that's the thing. Funari Mori is Dee's cutie moth friend. So is a Mookie. Dee loves these cutie moth girls. If you need some rowdy hot girl goth moth energy, go check out a Mookie and Funari Mori on Twitch. They are a treat. Funari's laugh is infectious. You can hear it from a mile away. But on her streams, she has this little emote where it's like her with huge eyes in a chibi form, putting up a little moth finger.
I wish I were a bird.
And it's pointing at you. Go, did you see it? Did you see it? It's just pointing at a random thing on the screen. Friggin' love that. Ladies, if you're lurking, D loves you. Nah, D'd win. Exactly. If D doesn't pick the bad ending, then D wins. Right? You read a whole Choose Your Adventure book already? Where you mapped out the endings? Henny, that's intense dedication. D would maybe like to try a visual novel. D was talking to Anise about visual novels and doing some voice acting stuff in the future with Anise. We're actually looking to pick up something soon. Hi and welcome to D! Funari got a level 10 hype train. Let's go! She also got the elusive golden kappa hype train, which was so friggin' fun! Hype up your homies. Funari deserves the hype. She's everybody's best hype girl, so she deserves the hype. If the book doesn't want you to cheat, they should have installed anti-cheat in the book. They're expecting you to be honorable. The first time, okay, admittedly, the first time that Dee ever read Choose Your Own Adventure books, Dee did just go with the path Dee chose. But then Dee learned, you know, why not put your finger in it and come back to the choice and see what would have happened had you chosen differently. Dee likes that. The what might have happened had you gone a different route or done something differently that day. Bye, Watson Jensen! Have a wonderful rest of your day! Take care! It's so cool. Funari's doing great things, but she needs the hype. She just made partner, and she had a stream about how difficult it is to keep partner. It really is, so please support that muff. Support that muff. Otherwise, Twitch will be mean to her, and she deserves good things. The days of video rentals. Oh my goodness, D was so small. D never rented videos. This mother unit, the birth unit, rented a lot of movies, but D only ever rented video games. Yeah. Only ever rented video games. Now that you understand how books work, you haven't seen any others? Boo! Time for good books. Maybe when D is big D, D should consider making a book club. That'd be fun. Would you guys recommend any visual novels for D if D wanted to start trying some visual novels? If D wanted to try visual novels, would you recommend any? And if so, what would be a good one for D to start with? D loves action, adventure, a little bit of romance, especially the ones that'll make you go, oh my goodness, just kiss already! Because it's funny. Also, D loves a good bit of comedy. D was introduced to semi-spice books not too long ago, and like maybe a year or two ago, and out of all of them, D's favorite is still the Not Another Vampire novel series by... That one's Cassandra Gannon, isn't it? Isn't it? Hang on. Not Another Vampire book. Yeah, that one's Cassandra Gannon. It's hilarious. Not Another Vampire book is about this girl who... She gets sucked into the world's worst written fantasy vampire romance novella. And the only person who has any brain cells is like the bad guy. She's stuck there and she's an editor of a book, and like the main male character is monologuing in a building and bad guy's standing outside, and she's like, why are you waiting outside this building? Why don't you just go get him, right? Like, why are you waiting for him to finish his monologue? And he's like, oh, that's a good question. Why am I waiting outside? Historic romance, like the Darcy book. Dee's bestie loves those books. What is it called? What is the name of the Darcy book? Dee's not read many. Dee should read more. You think Doki Doki Literature Club would be a good visual novel? Dee has only dipped her tiny paw into a smut book. And that is because Akotar's universe is so delicious. The world building is so incredibly realistic, it's hard to believe that it doesn't exist. Pride and Prejudice, thank you. The Darcy book. That one. So, that one's historical romance, isn't it? Dee would love to do the upper crust fake bad accents. Ah, yes. Blockbuster? When Dee was small and only to rent video games. All my homies, all my fellas, support Moth Girls. Oh, all my fellas, that reminds Dee. Dee needs to reach out to a person and ask them to remake a video for Dee. All my fellas. That was funny. There's a HoloLive visual novel aquarium? Aquarium? Is it about fish? Dee likes fish. Dee could go for some fish. That reminds Dee. Okay, Dee could go for some fish. You got fish? Here, Dee's gonna move the commands down here. Actually, he's not gonna move the commands. The commands are in the description, if you need a reminder. Dee's gonna scooch and throw some random visual distraction on the screen for you, okay? So you can have something else to tickle your brain with the beautiful, silly noises of Pebble Jam. Because Dee is maybe addicted to this game just a little bit. Just a little bit. And Dee likes the sound effects from this game. They're very pleasing. The sound effects are really good. Like, whoever coded the sound effects in this game, they made them like ASMR quality delicious clinks and clonks and plinks and plonks. And it is just very, very pleasing to the ears. At least that's what Dee thinks. Dee thinks it's very pleasing to the ears. But Dee's gonna make it a little bit see-through. A little bit see-through. Just a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Clinks and clonks, plinks and plonks. There's a mod for Pal World to replace pals with Dino Gura. That sounds kind of cool. Not sure if Dee would go and replace things with Dino Gura though. If you could put yourself or weird PNGs in there, Dee might reconsider. But yeah, not Dee's taste. Not Dee's taste. For the time being. Dee needs an All My Fellows redeem. Dee has been thinking about it. Oh dang it, that's not what Dee wanted to do. But you know what? It kind of worked in Dee's favor. Okay. Gotta love the gravity settings. Games with gravity, man. Prefer Suika? Dee does not have the Suika game in the console format. So Dee only has fake Suika. And Dee likes the clink clonk sounds that the pebbles make. Because the little click clacks make Dee's brain happy. Happy brain, nice click clack, beep boop bop. It's good. Good sound. Oh, Dee's played the browser Suika, but it's so very unforgiving. Dee likes the ones that have gravity. D appreciates the gravity movements. So the HoloLive virtual novel, the aquarium one, what is that all about? Enlighten D. What's that one about? It's voiced by Holo people with Aqua, Marine, and Fubuki. Oh, D loves their voices. Crush from Finding Nemo being... Yes! D has seen the VTuber Crush. He's not a VTuber, but he works at an aquarium. And whoever decided to turn that into a model, that guy is not getting paid enough. Guaranteed he's not getting paid enough for all the glorious work that he does for the sake of that lovely show. Hi, Skippy Jiggles! Welcome to D! You prefer the fake Suika? Real Suika tried to stop people from streaming. Unfortunate. Like, D doesn't understand why some people do that. Creators who do music too. There is a whole bunch of really cool music that's like anime opening music that's really, really, really good. But you can't make covers of it. You can't stream their songs without getting the DMCA death. And he doesn't understand why people do that. Do they not realize that by limiting the amount of people that can interact with your creative work, you're limiting how much exposure it gets? You're actually making it so less people can find it. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you say, ah yes, I do not want your popularity. Do not listen to my works. People just get so like Gollum quality. No, it is mine, my precious. And they don't want you to touch it. That is their baby, to the point that they stifle their own creative growth. Unfortunate. The aquarium summary is: this is the summer story of Aqua, a beginning maid carrying a secret, and a master, the player, who lost his memory. Oh, you're a master of a maid and you lost your memory? Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Marine reached 3 million subs? Nice! She made a video in middle school? Ayo! That's super silly, but props to her. Wonderful that she got to be so creative. About Smiles, Critters, Poppy Playtime? Dee's never played it, but Dee has heard about it. Dee doesn't do a lot of horror stuff because Dee will cry. Dee will scream, Dee will cry, and scream bloody murder. And Dee will cry more. Dee is a big old baby when it comes to spook games, but Dee will challenge herself to play spook games when it comes to the holidays. Like the spook season, Dee will play spook games. But until spook season, no spook game, because Dee will cry. Maybe for a community challenge, Dee will consider spook games. Maybe. But for the current running rate in the market, Dee, no spook game, Dee would cry. Fear. You wanna watch Dee play FNAF? Eva loves FNAF. Eva is huge on FNAF lore. It's a pure summer love story of individuals from different walks of life. Pure summer love! Ah yes, it will be that season soon enough, where all the normies get together with their significant other and do gross, squishy things. Ew. Bunch of normies, being gross, having a Valentine's Day. Dee will do something special with you for Valentine's Day, okay? We can go and hang out. It'll be fun. Trust. It'll be fun. The way the gravity is working on this game is about to freak Dee's brain out. What is happening here? These screams are blessed, but you don't want Dee to actually cry. Okay, well, Dee won't actually cry. It's so weird too, because like Dee is actually in real life. Dee is not easily frightened. Real life. Dee can be startled, yes, but not actually fear. Not actual fear. It is not easy for Dee to be afraid of much of anything. But when it comes to games, and Dee has mentioned this before, maybe it's like because Dee doesn't have access to her other senses. That was not where Dee wanted that to go. Maybe it's because Dee's senses are absent. Dee does not have the ability to hear, to smell, to listen, in on the world around that game spook, like, really spooks D. It spooks the crap out of D. No crap. All spook. So spook games really affect D because D does not know the laws of the spook game. Oh, come on! No! Curses. Curses! Maybe if D moves this one out just a little bit. Eh. Eh. Valentine's hate. No need for hate. No need for hate. D will bring you some Valentine's joy. When D has hands after D debuts, then D can make you chocolate. Would be really nice. D can't wait to be able to bake for you guys live. That's something D is looking forward to, like a lot. Being able to do cozy cooking streams. Don't you dare, you weird little purple menace. That's right, D sees what you're trying to do. And he needs you to go the other way. It's not moving. It is denying the movement. How could you? Go. Go. Dang it. Curses. Hoisted by these petard, whatever a petard is. So, you're literally married. What the heck? Kirkland is this baby girl. Baby girl, don't you know? If you didn't know, now you know. This came about because of one of those internet what is it called? Internet quizzes. D is a very superior husband. D is a superior wife as well, but very superior husband. So you should let D be your husband. D will treat you well. A petard is a door-busting bomb. Cool! You'd think D would know that, because D knows some, like, military stuff. For reasons. But D's never used a petard. Valentine's Day will be at the gym? Ooh! Let's go! Get them gains, my brother, get them gains. Go, look, you better get them gains. And go and give your daily dose of blood, sweat, and glory unto Broden. May blood, sweat, and glory be upon you. May swole be upon you, my brother. Not much reason for them? For a siege? Well, how many sieges have you been on? Maybe sieges are still a thing. Why don't we siege anymore? Truck-kun, why not siege? Where's siege weapon? Why no siege? Why no can have siege? Can have siege? No. No siege for you. Unfortunate. Oh man, D needs to find some local gym buddies who want to go and help D work out. D loved going to the gym, and now that D is healed enough from bad injuries past, D could absolutely hit the gym again. But like, D's worried about going back to the gym because, you know, D was very, very injured. So D's concern is D would do a big old heckin' stupid and D would injure herself again. So D needs like a buddy to help with two things. One is, well, just getting to the dang gym. The motivation to go is hard to come by when you've been out of the flow for so long. And then the second part is D would love a buddy to like spot D and be like, yeah, you're not gonna kill yourself doing this, it's fine. D needs that reassurance. Make sure D does not die. Aw, dang it. D was hoping that D could catch it there. D was wrong! Ooh. What about here? Nope. It's gonna roll. Go! Touch! Touch! Fine, don't touch.
Okay, nice.
What a jerk! What is this crap? D could get a new injury! No! Not Guppy! Don't spot D like this! Spot in the gym! Spot in the gym where you be like, hey homie, I will check out your form for you. Make sure you don't suck. That's what D needs. To not suck. Suck less, win more, D! Okay?
Nice.
Suck less, win more.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, no! That little orange guy, you smug son of a... Get out of the hole! Dang up the Valor Vixens? Yeah! Oh my goodness, but they're in a whole nother state. They're in a whole nother state. Dee could see if they're still running. When Dee used to play Pokemon Go, Dee was part of a group called the Valor Vixens, and we used Pokemon Go as part of like jog and run training. None of us were very serious about running. Like, we ran a few like half marathons, but we weren't trying to win anything. It was usually for charity, for funsies, because we like go fast. Like go fast, like big move, lot fun, yes. Very fun, big movement, yes. But that was the extent of it. Nothing else. And so we would use the Pokemon Go for run training. Like, you would go and you would hatch an egg, and then we'd do our warm-ups. That's why you're the best wife. Don't suck like a Dyson cleaner. Did you know there's actually... Okay, Dee saved it to a TikTok somewhere. But there's a whole bunch of new articles out. Hang on, Dee needs to hydrate a bit. About how old cleaning things are actually way better than our current technology. There's like old models of vacuum cleaners and things that you can get for way cheaper than modern prices that are way better. And people are very upset about this, and rightfully so, because it's like you have been using tools that are a lie. Everything you know is a lie. And you've been told that you need to use these things that are just absolutely no good. And now you are being made aware it is a lie. And that old technology is better than what you have today. How does that make you feel? It makes Dee pretty friggin' angry. Is how it makes Dee feel. Oh no, that's too close. That's too close. No. No, this is bad. Oh, this is very bad. Ooh, can he get you to go this way? Maybe like this? No! No. Whoo! Okay. Careful, Dee. No, that's not where Dee wanted you to go. No! No! Dee's never gonna get a moon face. Gosh darn it. Weird Al warned us. Everything you know is wrong. Your old Hoover still kicks butt. Yeah. Dee saw some things about how, like, refrigerators from the fridge from like the 1920s or something had more convenient features than the models of today. Have you guys seen any of that? And there's like an old version of like a 1900s toaster oven. A toaster that you push the bread down into it and it pops up, like it pushes itself up for you when it is completed automatically through the work of clockwork springs. It's the world of clockwork. That reminds me of a weird book Dee once read. But old technology, well, how is it that it is so much better than what we are privy to this day? Whose idea was that to just make things worse? Weren't we supposed to be paying for convenience? What is this crap? Reminds me of an old book. It's not Clockwork Orange. Dee thinks it might actually just be called Clockwork. But Dee read it when Dee was very little as part of an advanced English class thing. It's like an AP English course or something. The equivalent of. This book was very odd. And it was about, the thing that stuck with Dee the most was a man who had a clockwork heart. Something like that. Or a town that had a mystery, and it turns out that the majority of the inhabitants are made of clockwork. It was very creepy and weird. Convenience wasn't paying enough. It's all subscription services now. Boo! Boo to your subscriptions! Let them die in a fire! Boo! Boo! Okay, this guy needs to move. Move, guy. Dang it! He did it wrong. Nope, he's doing it wrong still. Okay, this might actually be correct. Nope, wrong. First Professor Layton game? John the CEO needs a new yacht? Oh, that's right. His life is so hard right now. He only has one yacht and one trophy wife, when a man of his caliber should have 6 or 7. How can we expect him to perform at his best, sitting at that chair and nodding yes all day, if we don't give him a second yacht? What is this corporate world we live in? This is the world we live in. It's a load of crap. Everyone's starving and dying, and these guys are trying to fly their own personal jet craft. Not in this economy, no. Just like shoes? Actually, yes! They just read that. Razor, you are onto something with shoes being a lie. So, somebody once told Dee that shoes were really stupid, and he thought that they were joking about it. You're on fentanyl with Riz! Burner! Bro! Welcome to Dee. So somebody told Dee that shoes... What? They're touching! They're touching! Why aren't they getting big? What is this? Touch! Thank you! Oh my goodness gracious! Mother of heat! Okay. Somebody once told Dee that shoes are an absolute lie, created by the government. And Dee thought that was funny, but they were like, no, homie, I'm not lying to you. This is for real. The shoes we wear...
Is on fire!
Yes, thank you! They told Dee that shoes are a lie, created by the government to hold you down. And Dee was like, what? What kind of conspiracy theory is this? And they're like, no, homie, it's true. You don't actually need to wear the shoes that you think you need to be wearing. Shoes are a lie. They're actually bad for your feet because they don't allow your toes to spread out. There's been a rise in things like bunions over the past few years. Dee didn't even know what a bunion was until Dee's sister told her about it, because one of her... So Dee's eldest sister is a theater master, and in doing one of the dance programs for a performance, she learned about like foot care because one of their girls had to go get surgery for bunions. Dee had no idea what a bunion was, so this was how Dee found out what a bunion was. When your foot... Oh, come on. Move. Pink face, move. Move, pink face. Move. Yeah! Okay, we're one step closer to moon face. Let's go. Let's go. So, bunion is the most cursed onion. No, it's when like your big toe is turning inwards towards your other toes. That's when you get bunions on the outside of your foot. It's a weird strain in the muscle and then some. But it happens nowadays more often. Bunyan and Paul Bunyan. Dee knows the name Paul Bunyan, but to be real, Dee doesn't actually know who Paul Bunyan is or what they are known for. So that is where the lie exists. Dee does not know who Paul Bunyan is. Dee is sorry. Dee is lying to you. But Dee will tell you if there's a lie. Hi, Alex Jacob. Welcome to Dee. So, because the normal shoe that you wear, like the toe box of your shoe, is actually crushing your feet, it's not good for you. It's not good for you at all. And modern shoes are perpetuating foot disorders. It's so wild. Dee did not know that that was a thing, but apparently it's a thing. That modern shoes are unhealthy. And like those foot-shaped shoes that people like, ew, no, those are crazy and tacky and gross, ew. Those foot-shaped shoes are actually really good for your feet because they allow your toes to spread out. And people are like, but don't you need arch support? Your feet, if you strengthen the muscles in them, you won't have to wear like special arch support. But now if you already have weak arches and you need that support, D is not a podiatrist or whatever foot doctor is, but you can do exercises to increase flexibility and strengthen your foot so that you don't have to worry about that stuff. Let your corns be free. Yeah, D didn't even know that that was a thing, but now you know too that modern shoes are a trap to make you feel like you have to buy special footwear that wears down and doesn't actually promote the health of your feet, which just perpetuates disorders in the body in the future. We are monkey things! You are a monkey adjacent creature! You were made to walk around on hands and feet and climb and move and do crazy weird stuff with your body. It was made for movement, not to be saddled into a chair for more than 3 hours a day, not to be forced into a shoe that doesn't fit its shape. No, this not monkey. This cat adjacent. Cat adjacent. And soon will transform into a true form of giant huaman. Which you are not ready for. The pure size of Big D is something that you will fear. But do not worry. D will make herself small so as to not harm your delicate sensibilities. Okay? Just for you. D will make sure you are not harmed when Big D comes to fruition. Okay? D will make sure no harm comes to you. But D cannot guarantee 120% sanity will be maintained. Touch! Thank you. Why is it so hard for them to touch? Why can't they be friends? Be friends. Right now. Please. Over here. Put this one here. You were born ready? Maybe D could be big once in a while? Okay. Okay. Now and then, D will set herself free and allow herself to be her normal bigness. Because it's just more comfortable to be in the body that you are. You know? Like, don't try to be something you are not. Allow yourself the freedom of the body that you were born into. Allow yourself the touch! Why won't they touch? Touch! For the love of Pete! Oh my goodness! This is so unforgiving. This is pissing D off. Touch right now. Thank you! What is this crap? Touch. Touch! Thank you! No! No! What is this crap? Oh my goodness. This is not going well for D. D is gonna fail this time too. No! Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. No. D's got it. Words of wisdom interlaced with cries of frustration. Be in the body that you were born in. That body has carried you through all of life's trials and tribulations. This is the body that has helped you survive up until now. Embrace it for the body that it is. And understand that this one has kept you alive. Love it. Oh no! Oh, we're cutting it close here.
Okay.
Don't mock D. Bijou with your sass. You sassy sassafras. Oh no! No! This is all bad. Everything is wrong. No. Oh. He only ever gets to 2,000 and then... Crap. Dang it!
It's Pidge over.
Like it's 1999. Every time we touch, I get this feeling. Great song. They're reluctant to touch because they remember the old plague and they they're trying to Keep personal distance. Is this not the weirdest thing ever? Have you stopped to recognize the fact that your great-great-grandparents lived through a plague, and now so have you? And then when you get to be a really cool, crotchety old person, you can go,
Back in my day, we had the plague of 2023. It killed millions of people because people forgot to cover their faces because they were gross. And people didn't have hygiene because they decided to cough all over each other. It spread into wildfire and it killed hundreds and thousands more than it needed to.
you get to be that cool old person who tells stories of the back in my day, and you get to make it sound like you lived through something crazy and that you walked uphill both ways to school. If it's a two-way street, keep your body alive. It craves things it shouldn't. Wait, what do you mean it craves things it shouldn't? There's a reason your body craves stuff, you know.
And that's why aliens don't visit us.
Agreed. This is why.
Granny Smith lived through the plague. The sandpeppers are coming.
So, your body craves things that it needs for a reason. Like, every food craving has a reason. The sandpeppers are coming. You caught the plague twice? Oh my goodness. He's so sorry. It probably happened because someone in your vicinity was being gross. Or you touched something they touched. And then you touched your face. Don't touch your face with your hands.
Listen to your mother. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Keep your nasty hands away from your face.
You give it the things. It craves violence. Who hurt you, Kirkland? Who hurt you? You give it the things it craves. It's an excellent communication systems. 17 cookies is too much. Are you sure? Frank D. Okay, Fran D. Oh man, Dee's aunt can do a really good Fran Drescher impression. But she's also got like she's got a Chicagoan meets Brooklyn accent. And it's amazing to get together with her. Dee's family is from all over. We're a very, very mixed group of people. We have lots of different mixed blood in this family. So, oh man. Dee told Dee's aunt about Dee over the holidays because it was the anniversary soon of the death of one of Dee's favorite aunts. Dee has several aunties. They're amazing. And auntie, we'll call her number 2, who passed away last year. While she was in the hospital, Dee was able to share with her some music that has not been released yet. But she would never know the other projects that Dee created. But so we'll call that one's Aunt 2, who was in the hospital. Aunt 1, the one that Dee got to hang out with, who has the Fran accent. She revealed all the stuff that Dee was making, and in that moment, Auntie 1 was like, Aunt 2 would have loved this. This is what you were sharing when she was still in the hospital, right? And Dee was like, yeah, I really wish she could have heard more of what Dee made, like music-wise. And Auntie 1 was like, she would have loved it. It's one of the other reasons why Dee now has to make more music, because Dee missed an opportunity to share something creative with someone. You never know when you're going to be out of those opportunities. It's very frightening to think now that, like, a lot of the people... Thank you. There's so many people that Dee denied their stuff to because of fear or embarrassment, and that Dee won't get that chance again. You won't make that mistake again. Take the opportunities presented to you. Dee can actually tie this back into the food thing. Your body craves food. You need food to survive. And no food is bad. It's bad in excessive quantities, yes. But there's like some dudes on the internet that do these massive food eating challenges. And people are like, oh my god, how can they eat so much and still stay so fit? It's because the rest of the days they eat in a deficit to make up for it. That's it. If you want to eat 17 cookies one day, do it. Eat those cookies. Allow your body to eat it guilt-free though. Don't come to your body next day and be like, oh gosh, I ate all those cookies. I am a horrible person. Life is over. How could I do this? You're worthless. You're horrible. How could you do this? You're a pig. You're a slob. Oh. Don't do this. Don't do this to your body. No. Don't do it. Don't do that to yourself because your body is trying to keep you alive. Your body wants food. Feed it. It's not a crime to feed your body. People like Dee who overeat, Dee's gonna give you a message that Dee was sent by one of her close friends when Dee was hating on herself for eating food because Dee was unhappy with how it made her body feel. Your body turned to food instead of something more dangerous to keep you alive. Your body has been struggling along with you and is just trying to live. It is okay to eat food. You are allowed to enjoy things. Moderation is all it takes. If you feel like you binge all the time, that's probably your body telling you that you've also denied it just as often. Maybe listen to your body and give yourself a little bit of that love, understanding, and affection. Be kind to yourself. It's just trying to survive, and life is already hard enough without you putting undue pressure on yourself. There's no reason for that. Don't do it. You could be doing so many other better things instead of giving yourself pain and suffering. Life gives you enough of that. Is whole dang wholesome? Have a bean. One whole bean. Why does your body forget to food? Oh, Dee could explain that one too. Unless you have the munchies. It's okay to have the munchies. Your body's trying to fuel itself. That's what the body does. It keeps itself alive. You didn't come here thinking you would be brought to tears by advice. Oh, para, no. Para. You are most welcome, cutie. You are most welcome. Dee has been in and out of a struggle with loving her own self for quite a while. And even now, Dee has moments where Dee does not feel like she is where she wants to be. But it's more related to the injury than anything. For those of you who don't know, Dee was very, very seriously injured for quite a long while. And while healing from those injuries, Dee gained weight. And it made Dee feel like Dee wasn't healed to look at herself and see this weight upon her. It made Dee feel like even though Dee went and did all this healing, that Dee wasn't actually better. So Dee is going through her own journey in accepting that these curves are okay in whatever shape they come in, and sometimes they're kind of saucy. And it's okay for them to be saucy, lovely lady curves. Because this is the body that kept Dee alive when Dee was really struggling and when Dee could have been hurt worse. Your ancestors would be losing their minds if they saw you downing all this food. They survived all that so you could eat sloppy burgers. Yo, he ate a cookie! It's okay. It's okay, homie. You have that cookie. You enjoy that cookie. But enjoy it without guilt. Because binge eating happens when you feel guilty. Binge eating happens... Like, here's the cycle that we create. Here's the cycle we create with our body that Dee has had to come to terms with. You eat a food that your body wants, that your body craves, and has really wanted for a long time. And then afterwards, you look at it and you go, no, body, why did you eat that thing? How could you? And then you go and then you spend like the next 4 weeks depriving yourself of like all the things that you enjoy, everything good in your life, because you ate a friggin' cookie or something. You don't eat it again for like 3 months, and you deprive yourself, and then you know what happens? You see the cookie again, and you look at the cookie, and the cookie looks at you, and the temptation is overwhelming because you haven't had it, because you didn't let yourself have it, and then cycle perpetuates itself. The more you deprive yourself, the more you will binge. So learning to look at that cookie and say, it's okay for me to have this. It will not be the end of the world for me to enjoy this cookie. And logicking that out and starting to work through the hurt that comes with deprivation, which is what you're doing to yourself. Working through that little by little does, in fact, make it better after a while. And if you practice this, give it a few months, maybe even a year, depending on how long you've been hurting yourself. Give it some time. And you might be surprised to eventually find your body in a place where it doesn't feel the need to binge. Where it instead goes, you know what? I'll have one cookie. And that'll be fine. I can have that for dessert. I'll have a cookie as a treat. And you won't feel the hurt of the binge. Let yourself have nice things. You work too hard to not have nice things. There's your daily advice from Dee. Over easy egg. Oh man, over easy egg on top of a burger is so good. Egg on burger is the delicious vixen of temptation for Dee. Oh, it's so good. This means you should enjoy when you consume vinegar thinking it was tea. Did you like it? Did it feel good? Cookie gives you bedroom eyes. Cookies are good. Cookies bring you happiness. Cookie with tea time is not a bad way to be. Cookie for tea time is not a bad way to be time. Have a drink or two at tea time. You'll have these beans as a treat? Okay. You may redeem the beans. Diabetes! But only if you have excessive sugars. If you turn to sugars a lot, your body may be trying to comfort itself. Like, sure you've probably heard of it. Like, we eat certain foods and things like that when we need stuff emotionally. We turn to sweet things when we feel like we're having a lack of love or acceptance in our own life. When you don't feel love, we turn to cookies. When you don't feel love, you turn to tasty treats. When you want affection and connection, you have a bean. But you know what else feels that same feeling and lasts a little longer? Movement. A lot of people be like, no, Dee! How dare you say cardio? Cardio, no, not cardio, go. How dare? But movement really does heal the body in ways that one might not expect. Movement can be even more healing. No!
It's beat over.
You're confused with the feels? Working to support 2 families? You're gonna eat this brownie and you're gonna enjoy it. Exactly! You work too hard to deny yourself. If you keep denying yourself the little treats that you want, that bring you a tiny tidbit of happiness in these trying times, you're just going to make it unsustainable for you to keep from binging. You're confused without the feelings, supposed to turn to food? Your feelings are trying to tell you something. Usually, it's your body saying, hey, I am not having a thing that I need, be that emotional, spiritual, or physical. Dee worked with a counselor for healthy eating at every size, is where all of this stuff is coming from, to work on Dee's own binging habits because Dee was eating emotionally, because Dee felt like, oh, I'm never going to, like Dee used the absolutes. When you put never in a conversation, it's an absolute. I will never be free of what I gained while being hurt. Dee will never be unhurt. Dee will be hurt forever. Oh, whoa, is Dee. And that was Dee for a while. And they're like, no, Dee, you're healing. Like, your body can move more than it used to be able to. You are in so much less pain. It may not be to the level of movement that you want it to be, but you are better. It just doesn't look it. So Dee feels the need to change so that Dee doesn't feel injured anymore. And that will come with time. Time, love, and acceptance. From Dee to Dee. lessons from pasty. But with that food, if you find yourself turning to sweet foods often, try turning to movement instead. Grab yourself a drink of water first, or a nice hot cup of tea, and let your body move. Yeah, dancing! Dancing is so much fun. Don't sleep on dance. Dance is glorious. So many people lose weight if that's your goal, or gain flexibility and strength through dance. It's beautiful. Your body was made to move. Let it move. Let the music play. Let your body move. It wants to move. Let it move. Get in the hole. Get in the hole! Touch! You dirty rat. Touch! It won't touch. Why not? There we go. Now you touch. Good job. It does make exercise fun. Like, exercise should not be a chore. If you're like, oh yeah, you want me to exercise? You want me to go to like a gym? You want me to move in one specific way over and over again for an hour? No, thank you. Yeah, of course you're not gonna like working out, Omi. No, don't do that. When you crave sweet things, let your body move a bit. If you find, but this is just if you find you crave sweet stuff like a lot. Because your body is hurting and it's turning to sweet stuff for the quick dopamine. DEE did that a lot. He did that a lot. It wants dopamine, but it doesn't know that it can also get that from movement. So if you instead turn on something that you vibe to and dance, like let your body dance, as silly as that may feel or seem, let your body dance and see what happens. If you do this, your body will turn to movement instead to get that release that it's looking for. And that may be exactly what you needed in the moment. The body is just looking for the only tool it can, or the only tool it's aware of, rather, that will fill the need. Your body is just trying to keep you alive and happy, and it's filling a need. That is all. Don't shame your body for it. It's doing its job. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Your dad always said, it ain't what you eat, it's how much. Exactly. Spoil yourself one day out of the week, that's wonderful. And then you can look at treats and go, nope, this is not my spoil myself day. It's also why more diet plans. Ugh, Dee had to learn to hate diet plans. Diet plans are turning to the enjoy that one binge day once a week and it will help you succeed. Bro, just eat what your body wants and let it move. That's it. If you're like Dee and movement was something that's hard for you, baby steps. Dancing is powerful. Movement should be fun and fill you with joy. Like, okay, does anyone remember old school rhythm games before Beat Saber? Which Beat Saber is super pog. Dee friggin' loves Beat Saber. But like Dance Dance Revolution or Para Para Paradise, that was Dee's jam. Dee loved some Para Para Paradise. Dee went to some Para Para Paradise competitions, like late into high school when it was a big thing. Oh man, it was wild. Yes! Para! Dee used to be part of the teams that would like practice the dances. Wait, no, was Dee in middle school or high school? It was so long ago, oh my goodness. It was late middle school, early high school for Dee. And we would practice the dances, and then you'd go to competitions, and then you'd see people lined up on the machines, and everyone behind them would be doing the dances along with it. God, it was such a vibe to have people lined up doing Para Para Paradise dances all together. And then Tech Para came out in Japan, and that was huge for a while. And it was very otoko-rashi with the hand movements, because okay, to this day, Dee is still convinced that Tech Para preceded the age of ninja anime. And that is why it was so popular. Because it felt like you were doing like Kakashi-style ninjutsu signs. Super fast. Just and then flipping your hands around. That's what Tech Para was. You saw Dance Dance? A ton? It's still there in different forms. It's there, just different. Movement. Movement is the key to any body change. Find something that brings you joy. Jumping on a trampoline. Jumping on a trampoline has a whole bunch of really cool health effects too. Like, moving up and down will clear the lymphatic system. So Dee's doctor friend told Dee. Whatever the heck that means. Clear your lymphatic system today! With Dee! Just bounce. Just bounce. Whenever you see someone like stimming by bouncing, don't knock it. Because you obviously don't know the good effects on the body from a good biggity bounce. Get that bounce in, it's good for you. Do the Rasputin. Rasputin. Man, people who have memorized Rasputin are on another level. That level of commitment to Rasputin is frightening, but also awe-inspiring. Could Dee ever? Maybe. Maybe one day Dee will memorize the Rasputin dance. Just Dance is so much fun. Did anyone else memorize the Just Dance dances? When Just Dance came out, Dee was part of the craze of Just Dance. But then Dee re-injured herself while recovering, so that Dee couldn't Just Dance anymore. Are you seeing a pattern? Dee goes too hard. It's because Dee was a CrossFit monkey too. So Dee loves that PT. Dee can't get enough. Just can't get enough of that PT. And Dee has a problem with doing too much all at once and re-injuring herself like a lot. This is a commonality. Hi Christopher Kelly, welcome to Dee. This is a common happening where Dee will re-injure herself on a regular basis. So now Dee is looking for gym buddy to help keep Dee accountable, so Dee stops with the injury and the destruction of Dee's self and just is able to lift heavy again. Because, let me tell you, it is so empowering to be able to lift big heavy things. Dee went to a French bakery over the weekend, and one of the guys there was like, oh man, I'm so exhausted. He's like, homie, why are you exhausted? He's like, well, okay, so this one guy in our powerlifting class, because they have like a powerlifting class at school or whatever, and it was like, he was doing like a new PR, and we were all there cheering him on. Over 600 pounds on a friggin' deadlift. Man's out here being the whole new Superman, and Dee was like, no, wait, really? 600 pounds? Oh my goodness. Dee is that gym bro in disguise. Dee wanted to live vicariously through the hype. He was flirting with Dee. We were talking about weightlifting. Is sweaty weightlifting how people flirt with you? Is that flirting? You place Just Dance in uni? Yeah! Dancing to Snoop Diggity Dog? Dee remembers the glory of Just Dance. Glory to Just Dance and all the movement. Young men do not flirt well. He wanted to let you know he lifts. Bro, lifting is so freeing. Having the strength to be able to tell people, don't worry, if you are in an accident in any way, shape, or form, I could lift a bus off of you. It's such a flex. You're always flirting with Dee? Ah! Always flirt with Dee? Dee's kind of dense it sometimes, so it's not your fault if Dee does not pick up on it. Dee is sorry. Dee's demi in every sense of the word. A demi-Dee is very hard to flirt with. But once Dee gets to know you, then it's easy. Yeah! Nice. Uh-oh. Okay. Work? Dang it! So close, but no cigar. Touch! Touch! You jerk! Touch! Why? It will not touch. It has abandoned Dee. Crawling in Dee's skin. Come on. Oh, what is this crap? Look at this. This is horrible. It's not... Never. Why can Dee never get a moon face? Ah! D would have one. He's just gonna restart now. No, you know what? Keep going, keep going. D's baby girl, of course. D speaks in Schwarzenegger and says brah to everyone at the gym. No, D's up in your face like, can you help spot D? My brother, please give unto D a spot this day, so we may beat our personal records. Give our daily dose of blood, sweat, and glory unto Broden in all of his goodness.
It's B's over.
May swole be upon you. But a crumb of spot, mine brother. This day we sweat so that we have the power to lift a bus off of someone. That's the goal. Whoa, Chad, you summoned the Chad bird. He heard Swole. He heard Broden. He was summoned. Appropriately so. So, D loves to lift heavy because it felt really empowering to be strong in yourself and to be like, look at what my body is capable of. That is momentous to D. To feel the strength within yourself, the likes of which maybe you never have before. It's pretty friggin' cool to be able to do things like that. And D misses it, but D's afraid of lifting heavy because D feels like D would probably hurt herself again. This is not... It has happened before! D would probably do it again. Even if D doesn't want to, it would probably happen again. Why doesn't D move this window over for you? So D is afraid of lifting heavy because D is afraid that D would end up hurting herself again. And D has already been through such a long time coming with recovery that like nanteyuka, that like D doesn't want to chance it again, you know? D is worried that if D were to go as hard as D wants to for her PRs, if D went and hit the gym, that D would not do what was best for D and would end up hurting herself yet again. D packs a mighty feast. D is still fairly strong, but not as strong as D was when D could leg press over 300 and squat 210. D wants to get back there. Brother in dumbbells, I require a spot. Yes. Man, it's also hard to find a good supportive gym culture, but when you do, hold on to it, because good supportive gym bros are the best hype girls ever.
Nice.
Like, for real. When you find an amazing gym environment, you know, because everyone there is super friendly and like, hey, I see you hitting your PRs today. Way to go! And it extends from the staff to the people lifting. It's usually in small, like mom and pop shop gyms. So it doesn't happen in a lot of like bigger gyms. But man, good gym culture is so much fun. When everyone's there just supporting each other. We just lifting heavy because we want to be strong, bro. D misses it. D is not as swole as D would like to be, but D will get back there. These are D's goals. What about you? D knows that when people are like, oh yeah, I want to lose weight, they're always on about how much they have to do cardio. You know, you could just walk. You can just walk if losing weight is your goal, but D wants to be strong again. D wants to be strong enough to hold every dog like it was a puppy. D wants to be strong enough to be able to lift herself out of a burning vehicle or leap across a potentially burning building kind of thing. D wants to be strong and capable enough to survive the worst that life will throw at D and come out on top. And if the apocalypse is happening anytime soon, you know, it would be nice to be strong enough to outrun zombies or crazy people with weapons, you know? You don't have to lift the whole bus, just the relevant part, exactly. Strong enough, oh, D's already strong enough to scare the pidge. That's why when D barks at it, it knows not to screw around with D, because D will be the end of its existence. It knows. It knows. D knows that they know. Oh, come on! That should have worked. Nice. Lame sauce. You want to keep up regular soft cardio too? Yes! Improve your pain management. Another wonderful thing about movement. Dude, yoga is something D tried starting in the past year. Because after being so injured, bruh, you be sore everywhere. And your body be like creaking like you're 75 years old when you're not even close. And he'd be like,
Oh, back in my day, I could bend and fold myself in half easily. But now I crinkle and I crunkle when I move. My pedoncle.
So D be crinkling and cronkling, trying to move the pedonklin, and you can't because your body cannot move. So D tried yoga and was so surprised to be like, oh my freaking good grief! Why is this so hard? We're just bending, flexing, and touching toes. We're barely moving. Why is this painful? It's not actually painful. It was just very challenging in a way that D did not expect. So yoga, don't knock it till you try it. Like, yoga? Underrated. Underrated for fitness. You will sweat your patootie off if you are holding those poses strongly enough. And absolutely, it will help you with pain management. D was put into a program because, okay, for those of you who don't know, D was military, which is where D got all the big, bad, wonderful your military issued injuries. Yeah. Permanent injuries and permanent damage. And D was in a wonderful program by them where they were like, oh, you are in chronic pain? Here's a program for that. And part of the regimen includes, they force you to do yoga. And it's specialized yoga for pain management, which D didn't even know existed. It was pretty good. Hot yoga! Father, you know, yes, Father knows. Father, yes, hot yoga. Bae, hot yoga is so good. Is D a glutton for punishment? Potentially. Does D enjoy being in the hot stuff? Yes. Basking in a sunbeam and only putting yourself in a sunbeam and working out? Best ever. Standard issue tinnitus. Yes, the constant ringing of trauma in your ear. Ah yes, D was a true warrior. D will tell you those stories another day because they're filled with painful and violent memories that you don't need to know about. But man, hot yoga is so good. It's the sound of tinnitus. This is your standard issue tinnitus. It's the sound of freedom. It's the sound of freedom ringing in your ears, boys. You hear that? I thought that was tinnitus, drill sergeant. Well, it ain't. That's freedom. Man, tinnitus is the sound of freedom is annoying. It's the sound of freedom is annoying. Screw this. Oh man. Standard issue tinnitus. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. My respect. Better respect. Hot yogurt? No, not hot yogurt unless you're making it at home on your own. Learn how to make your own yogurt. It won't have weird stuff in it. There's Dee's advice for you today. Don't eat store-bought yogurt. It's got weird stuff in it. Unless it's 100% like Greek yogurt. Did you know yogurt will have naturally like 12 grams of sugar in it per like serving size? If it's got more than 12 grams of sugar, it's got added sugar in it because corporations want you to eat it. They gotta make that money. They're all trying to make a next dollar bill. Dollar bill, you in here? If Dollar Bill was here, Dollar Bill could back D up. Everybody's trying to make the real Dollar Bill, but Dollar Bill's the only original. Oh, come on! Get in the hole! You know you want to. Get in there. Come on. Better shape up. Get in the friggin' hole. Of course not. Of course not. That would just make too much sense. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Work. Work. Nope. It's not gonna drop. leaving D to pain and suffering. Corporals need to learn. There's more to flavor than salt and sugar. Agreed. We could be flavoring our food with herbs. It would be interesting to see what happens if we ever changed the way that we spiced and flavored our foods. Can you imagine? Having actual naturally occurring flavors that weren't artificial? No, my preservatives! Here's a weird thought. Did you hear? Did you hear the like Gen Z, Zillennials that are now out in the working force are supposedly aging faster than any previous generation? There's a couple of thoughts behind this, but Dee's favorite like conspiracy theory surrounding all this is that all of the preservatives eaten, oh come on, yeah baby! All the preservatives eaten by millennials preserved them. Eating all the preservatives and all that food because now we've all turned to like more whole food diet. What do you think? Dee saw an anime once where like they came across a village where all the people were like zombified, but none of them was decomposing because they were like eating wasabi, which had like preservatives in it. Do you think the preservatives preserved them? It's microplastics, ingestible Botox. Microplastics. Get that Botox. It's fake collagen. Here we go. That's where it's at, homie. Trust in the beauty of the fake collagen. Preferred conspiracy. The chrono vampire elite have been stealing years from the young. Ooh, this is also makes sense with like the greater Fae theory of society. Okay, hear thee out. The greater Fae theory. When we were all young, we were approached by greater Fae that asked for our attention. Yeah. And we, stupidly, being kind young souls, said, they came up to you and they went, "May I have your attention for a moment?" And you said, "Yeah, sure." And then they go, "Thank you." But they stole more than just your attention in that moment. They stole so much more than just your attention in that moment. They stole years off of your life and caused you to age rapidly. You were visited by a greater Fae. We should avoid plastic and eat rocks. No, don't eat rocks. Guppy, don't eat rocks. Fae gave you ADHD. Trust. There's your new conspiracy theory. There's your standard issue conspiracy theory. Here you go. Enjoy. Standard issue. The Fae have stolen your attention. What are you gonna do to get it back? Will you go on a quest? Will you now embark on a quest? Actually, that would be kind of cool. Think about it. If you could embark on like an epic quest to go and reclaim your attention stolen by a greater Fae. And this is why people now have master's degrees in mythology and stuff like that. It's all starting to make sense, isn't it? They thought Dee was crazy. Dee was crazy.
Hello, Dee.
Hi! Welcome to Dee! Dee knows too much about the Fae because she with them. Oh, she's with them! Dun dun dun! Yes! Little did you know, Dee has been a part of the ploy to steal your attention all this time! Ooh! Oogity boogity wiggity woggity. Dee's the next big bad. Yeah! It's oh, come on! Dee just wants them to touch. 'Cause every time they touch, they never touch. You never touch. Will you touch now? No. You cause chaos.
It's Beetle.
Why does Dee suck at this game? Greater Fae theory would explain why you were diagnosed with arthritis. Oh man. Yeah. Greater. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Every time they touch, Dee gets a feeling. Yep. Truth. True words. Time to hunt down the Fae, you guys. Little did you know, that the corporations are actually run by Fae, who escaped their home planet, another realm that has been side-saddling our own for generations, and only now that we know enough and we've lived alongside them for all of this time, are inklings of the truth starting to come to fruition and be made known to the public. The people will know, and then we will hunt down large corporations which are actually run by Fae, and we will take back that which they have stolen from us. Our life, our livelihoods, our attention spans, and we will get freedom from the Fae menace. The fair folk are friends, not food, but they have made you into food. What then? You have become their food. You are what fuels their evolution day by day and bit by bit. What will you do then? It makes too much fun hunting pixies for sport. It should make sense, for it is the truth, and always has been. Always has been! Greater fate theory. Yeah. Now you know. He's gonna put this one right here. And you here. And you here. And you here. And you here. Eat the Fae. Eat the rich. No. Eat the Fae. Absorb their magic. Eat the Fae. That's what the corporations don't want you to know about. Is that you could absorb their magic if you ate them. Also, speaking of the eat the rich, weird things have been happening in the ocean. One of these closest friends is going to school right now for marine biology, and they just got their diver's license, and they were telling me about some weird stuff happening from the ocean, and sent me a stupid TikTok about some people are like, there's some weird things happening in the ocean now. Like, giant man-eating creatures are surfacing from the depths and areas that they've never been seen before. Weird poisonous creatures are just popping out of what feels like nowhere. And these memes on the internet are like, the ocean has had a taste of the rich, and now it wants more. We sent them a sardine tin can packed, tasty, munchy snack pack of rich flesh, and now they want more. If morbid humor is not your style, D is sorry. D enjoys a smidgen of morbid humor as a treat. Since fate cannot lie, they must have really believed it. Tragic. The submarine has already started turning the ocean against mankind. The ocean has had a taste of the rich and wants more. If we start feeding them, the rich corpo owners who make more... D believes that if you make more than like the median salary in your country or something like that, you probably are making too much. Like, the discrepancies of what people make nowadays is egregious. Egregious. And if you're making that much money, you don't need that much money. While people are suffering, the world around you is collapsing. The old ones require sacrifice once more. We must appease them! It's not murder, it's appeasing the water gods! Okay? A weird cat on the internet told me I needed to do it, so I have to. Ever see The Stepson? One of the submarine guys? Wait, for real? He was at like a concert during it? Oh, wow. No, D did not. D hasn't been to a concert in so long. It's expensive, and D's poor. Don't know about you, homie, but D cannot afford to go to concerts right now. We have more important things like survival to pay for. We gotta survive first, then, and only then, Can D coax you out of the corner? Yes! Yes! Big face. Big face. It's a good start. Good start. Good start. Hey, yo. We schmovin'. Alright. This might be doing it. We might actually get somewhere. This time we shall see. Oh, danger bus. Incoming. Alright. Now you can see the bottom for the first time in forever. Okay. Danger. No, 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 that's not what D wanted. Oh, shoot. You know what? It might still work. It's okay. It's okay, D. Just take your time. Take your time. It's okay. Yep. Okay. Slowly but surely. Oh. Okay, we'll put you here. Will this be the time that D finally gets a moon face? Sorry, D got obsessed. Ha! A Mookie! Oh my goodness! It's a Mookie! A Mookie! D was talking about you earlier, homie. D was telling them they need to go and follow you on the tweet. Do you have YouTube? Do you ever stream on YouTube, homie? They need to go follow you. A Mookie for rowdy hot girl goth muff vibes. You have to. If you don't, you're missing out. And your life needs more goth muff. Life needs more goth muff. Never? You were curious? Oh my god! Hit the up in the DMs! You will totally share the secrets. No! They love you! You! Get loved on, nerd. Get loved on. Cute muff. Oh my goodness! D needs to invite you. D needs to invite you to these random group nonsense. A Mookie is such a vibe, you guys. If you need some snark, if you need some of that sassafras sass, you need a Mookie in your life. She's an absolute vibe. Also with occasional cozy cute vibes, all of which are the immaculate variety and should not be missed. Dual invite to the nonsensical nonsense. D just needs to not have like ADD for like a single day, and then D will remember to do these things. Okay, wait. And Mookie, question. Do you ever have the days where like you're doing 50 billion things at once? Cause it is such a mode. This is like D's everyday existence. This is D's existence on the regular. Every day we struggle and do. Oh, were you here for D's greater Fae theory? D was telling everyone the secrets about how the reason that Gen Z is aging fast is because all of your youth and your attention spans were stolen by a greater Fae when you were young. You forget too much. This is D's existence. D is like a goldfish, constantly forgetting things and constantly remembering them like 20 minutes later. It's the what were we talking about? D can goldfish in circles with the best of them. We were talking about this, and then D will segue to like 14 other topics and somehow make it back again. You can be impressed. Thank you, Mookie. Thank you. D loves you too.
Headpot for D.
Thank you for the headpot. Today, we just hanging out and vibing, and D is once again attempting to get a moon face, but look at this crap. D sucks at this game. Why does D suck so dang much at this game? Every day is a struggle. D does not need these cute, smug Bibu faces to make D struggle more. But D does like this game. D likes this game a little bit more than Suika, primarily because of the little click-clack noises that it makes. It's really nice. Millennials are so tired, but they've all come to terms with the fact that things kind of suck, and they're laughing at it, and because they're laughing at it, they're so much more relaxed. And so they're just so chill and so blasé about things, And it's the I give a fuck culture that is making them young and sassy. Trust. Believe it. Why aren't these... Why is none of the... Why won't you guys be friends? Thank you. Be friends? Oh no. This is problematic for D. Okay. Put you here. Okay? You here. We need to remove these in the center. Or D will never get out alive. Nobody gets out alive. Nobody. That was a bad move. D is regretting. D is regretting her choices right now. Oh dear. You be lurking? D loves you too, Loki! Thank you! You have a wonderful rest of your day on whatever you're working on. Working and a lurking, lurking and a working. Come on! No! Mother!
It's over.
Dang it! All these happy vibes interspersed with these swearing, trying to get the moon. Why is this so hard for D? He just wants one moon! Okay, this will be the last attempt. Last time. Trust. Last time. Okay? Last time on Dragon Ball D, you failed again to get the click-clacks to line up. Actually, Amuki, if you're still around and about, do you like books? Do you read? Earlier, D was ranting about book stuff. And in the future, D is thinking of maybe doing like a mini book club. Does not have to be streamed. But do you think it would be fun to find more book girlies who like to read? And be like, hey bro, do you like them paperbacks, them hardbacks? Yeah! What kind of books you like? D primarily has been into fantasy, mystery, and adventure type books. A little bit of sci-fi here and there is good stuff. D got Isla into some series and we were gushing about it earlier. And now D has to read, what is it? The Cradle series was what? That and the Vampire Accountant. The Vampire Accountant series he has to read. More books for the book gods. Because books are just too much fun. Is the Cradle series good? D's never read it, but Isla told D that it is such a vibe. She's like, D, you would love this. You have to read it now. An excuse to read some of the older sci-fi stuff? John Carter of Mars. Ooh. It's one of your favorites, yeah? She said that it was really good. Like a cultivated adventure fantasy kind of book. And D's like, that's right up my alley. Let's go. An excuse to read some old favorite sci-fi books again. D would honestly reread all of like the Drizzt series again too. John Carter's good? Yeah? Okay, even more reason D's gotta read it now. Everybody's saying it's good. Isla's got great book taste confirmed. Bookie! D will hit you up. D does not judge on books. D is definitely a fantasy girly, but all books are good books because you can learn something about the world from books. You gain a new perspective. And like, rereading some of your favorite books, fantasy and horror, let's go! Oh, D loves horror in books because it's always like got a psychological twist to it too. And reading it is just such a different experience versus like watching it happen. Yeah. Something amazing about a really good book though. When you finish reading it and your whole body heaves that like giant sigh, like you can hold it to you because you're like, wow, I had some really good memories with this book. And then like a year or so or more later, you pick it back up again. Like, I remember all of the good memories I had with this. D gets a similar vibe to like playing really good video games. Is there, if you could go back in time and play a game for the first time again, which one would it be? D's would 100% be Breath of the Wild. If D could experience that game for the first time again, he would. The Agatha H series? of Gaslight Fantasy? Ooh. What's Gaslight Fantasy? Is that where like it pretends to be fantasy and then goes, ha, fooled you? How does Gaslight Fantasy work? FFT? What's FFT? Is this a game? If you could go back in time and experience one game for the first time again. Phil Foglio, like Girl Genius. They write book. Phil Foglio? Who this? He does not know Girl Genius. Is it good? Is it drama? Is it drama? He does novelizations of his earlier chapters? Ooh, it's kind of cool. What a unique twist! What a twist! Dee can appreciate the extents to which some authors go to for their art. Pat! P-A-T. Try again, try again. Try again. It will go through. No, not again! This is a horrible moment. A horrible moment when they will not touch. And every time they touch...
Head pat for D.
Thank you for the head pat. If only. If only they would touch. They're denying D the right. Whoa, D is fuzzy. Why is D fuzzy? Oh my goodness! D has been streaming. It's been streaming for like almost 3 hours. And D forgot to eat food. D will make sure to eat food after this, but D is determined to get that moon face. See, here's one of those moments when D's body is finally communicating with D. D. Jainer, don't look at D like that. D will eat after stream. After stream. D's just... D just got hyper-focused, okay? Delicious hyper-focus was happening. D does this sometimes, which will also cause your body to binge, as we now know from D's rant earlier about eating. Know the feeling of forgetting to eat? It's okay though, you just have to make sure that you plan for this. So D now has go-to snack foods for if D does stuff like this, where like D will make sure that there's like sliced meat that D can get to in a pinch, or D will make sure that there is quick healthy bits like fruit that D could access in the event D forgets to eat. Otherwise, D would turn to like quick snacky foods like chips, crisps, potato, cookies to grab quick sugar. And if you don't have good snacks available, you set yourself up for failure. You'll fight D, no! Amuki would kick D's butt. Amuki, do you lift? Bro, do you lift? Do you lift? Will you be D's gym bro? Do you lift? D was talking about gym stuff earlier and it was wonderful. D is looking for gym bros to come and lift with D, because D just wants to lift heavy things and then go on walks and tune into a good audiobook while D goes on walks. Jock nerd, that face! D can feel your judgment from around the world. D can feel the judgment. D can feel your judgment. They'll be like, D, why are you so feared? D can feel his eyes. D can feel his eyes, Watson. His eyes on D. From halfway around the globe. D can feel your eyes. Back and good to see. Hi, D, Kishipan. Welcome to D. Keep some bultong on hand. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good, bultong. D should order a food. Wait, hang on. D will check. Does D have a money? Then D could go and... Goth muff time! It's Fenari time! D should get off. D should get off stream so you guys can go to Twitch and watch Dee's other favorite cutie moth. Oh, Dee has money. Dee will order a food. Here, Dee will be good. Dee will order food. It's not like Dee has to stream. Dee is streaming later. Dee is streaming in 3.5 hours. Oops. Okay, Dee will order food right now. Don't worry. Dee will order food right now. Ew! Dee forgot Dee had that tab in her browser. Dee has a tab open in her browser that Dee comes back to now and then, where Dee is looking to see if a certain company has disappeared and is finally disbanded, so that Dee can say the words that Dee wants to say for the public. Look at all this judgment. Ah! Just ignore my body. Why does my body hate me? Hey, okay. Quit calling Dee out right now. You don't have to be so loud. It's true, but you don't have to be so loud. Dee will... Oh wow, Dee is fuzzy. Okay, Dee will order food. Hang on. Dee will... Palm sweat. Where did you come from? Oh no. Dee will order food. Hang on. Ordering food. Permanently past tense. Dee is an adult and Dee is capable of making adult decisions, but then Dee gets into hyper-focus mode some days and Dee's body stops communicating. But Dee has just enough of a little money that Dee can get something good and healthy for Dee. Dee'll get a little lettuce-wrapped sandwich with crisps. You don't like candles? The mods are here to take... This is true. This is true. Love for the mods. Thank you for reminding Dee to take care of Dee's self. Dee's very difficult. Thank you for putting up with Dee. The mods are very good to Dee. They do remind Dee quite often. Thank you for your patience with Dee, mods. Dee loves you very much. When the HD of the AD... Ned! That's so friggin' loud. Holy crap. No, thank you, mods. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, Dee will find which is a sandwich that Dee wants to have. Dee will get... Headbutt for Dee. This one has... Ooh, it's got a brownie. No brownie. Dee does not want any of these. Should Dee order for other people too? Or just Dee? Order sandwich, Dee. Dee will get a tiny one for later. Order this one for Dee. Dee. Getting a food. If you haven't gotten a food yet, you should manage to feed yourself. Truth. Might not be the healthiest choices, but Dee trusts that they can, in fact, feed themselves. Yeah. Herself, himself, herself, the house, the apartment living human that keeps Dee from living in a box is what that is. Okay, hang on. Dee will get just this. Dee will get... Ooh, can Dee get extra cucumber? Dee likes cucumbers. That's how you know that Dee's not a real cat. Because Dee likes cucumbers. Exactly. Okay. Dee. And Dee will get maybe a bottle of water. Extra water. Ooh, red velvet brownie! Treating Dee's self today. Ayo, that looks so good. Heck yeah. And then another small treat. Dee is floof. This floof is here to mislead you. The floof lures you into a false sense of security, okay? And makes it so that you have to give Dee your love and affection. And with your love and affection... Shut up, Timmy! Sorry. Neighbors in the apartment complex Their vehicle is going crazy. Can you hear it? Oh, did they turn their car alarm off? Cucumbers are so good. You can't hear it? You could hear it going beep, beep, beep outside the window. Who wants this? D wants this. Andy wants it to be on a... How does he change? Oh, you can't change it. Fine. No mayo. D has mayo. Add more cucumbers. More cucumbers. Add oregano and basil and be fancy. Do you like spice on your sandwiches? When was the last time you put herbs and spice on your sandwiches? If not recently, you're missing out, homie. Maybe D will get a brownie for tomorrow, and he can have that with some tea. He's going to enjoy a treat today, and then a treat tomorrow, and between now and tomorrow. Wait, D's brain just died. Hang on, loading. Hold up. Between today and tomorrow, D will go and enjoy a nice long walk in the sun. Go for a small catwalk between streams. Oh, D's stomach. Did you hear that? That was loud. That was so loud. Oh. This one brain cell is solved. Someone else is downloading the brain cell. D's going to lose the brain cell. D has to order quickly. No. Okay. Don't listen. Don't watch. Don't watch D. D is a bad influence right now. Okay, hang on. D is going to give them a nice big tip. What's a big tip? That's not a big enough tip. D will give you... point... it'll be 81 and then point. How many pounds are you? Okay, that's good. Here, please take this money. There you go, a nice big tip. D usually gives over 25% because times are rough. People don't have money to do nothing. Okay, food ordered. Yay! Hey, Mal! Welcome to Malwire is another amazing creator on Twitch. Mal, do you stream on YouTube too? This is a rare D stream on YouTube. Check them out. They usually play a lot of Dead by Daylight. Super cool, super chill, and super snarky. They got rowdy hot boy vibes. Check them out. Does D have direct donations right now? No, not for YouTube. You want to? Bro! Wait, are you in D's DMs? Hit D up, homie. It's D the Sphinx. If you're in D's Discord, come find D. And you, Amuki, hit D up. D will teach you guys. He'll show you the way. Yes, no you, baby. Rowdy hot boy vibes. Go check him out. He's a mood. Yes, please hit D up because
Gorgeous goddesses don't gatekeep.
So D will share all the secrets. There you go. Now you know. D will always share. If you want to know what the cat doing, just ask. D will share. What we doing? D is... Okay, real talk. D's getting food because D forgot to eat. Don't be like D, kids. Okay? Don't forget to eat. Don't let the hyper-focus kick in and make it so you forget to food. Five-legged nuts. Gumpy, you're fired! Shut up! Bye, Jamie! Bye, Jamie! Have a good one! You're not ready. Big D will explode the internet. D is a little sorry about what you will have to endure, but is also not sorry for what you will have to endure, because you will enjoy it. So don't worry. What a cutie. Yes. Indubitably. You should be looking at computers? Gee, what kind of swords though? Like, if we're talking again about preparing for the zombie apocalypse, having swords are good, but how many swords you got? When's the last time? Oh my goodness, Dee's stomach was so loud. Did you hear that? It went anime girl style stomach grumbles. Oh dear. Dee is turning into a real anime girl now. Better watch out. Dang it! Don't go in the hole. How could you? How could you? Why are none of them going where Dee wants them to? Enough swords? Dee does not have enough swords. Dee should get a sword. Why doesn't Dee have a sword? What's wrong with Dee? Did you know Dee used to have swords? Dee used to have kendo swords because Dee did kendo. Dee knows how to sword fight. Dee also knows archery. Skill issue. Shut up. 3 functional ones? Yes! Wait. Who are you in the Discord, homie? Can never have enough swords. Maybe if they take over every place in your house and make it so that, you know, you don't have places for more swords. That might be one time when you maybe have one too many swords. Shaolin Spade is the best for a zombie apocalypse. A polearm that can be used as a tool and a beheading weapon? Bro, Dee's never heard of a Shaolin Spade. Do you wield polearms? Jaynard, do you do polearms? That's really friggin' cool. Bro! So true. Best D! Best D! Ah! Mal! Oh my god! Thank you, homie. Love you for this. Thank you. Best D. Dee needs to ask more if her friend knows to call her Best D, because the pun, it writes itself. That is brilliant. Amoki, are you streaming? If you were on the YouTubes, Dee could raid you. That's the one sad part about YouTube. YouTube lacks many of the quality of life features that you can now find for real Nafa play on Twitch. Keys! Bye, Mookie! Have a great stream! Bye! Please check out Amuki and Malwire by the same names on Twitch. Please check them out. They're amazing. Again, adorable, rowdy, hot girl, goth moth vibes. Rowdy, hot boy, gamer boy vibes. You can't go wrong. They're just great people. And an absolute treat. So, we were talking earlier about you denying yourself stuff, just like Dee denies herself food, apparently. So treat yourself to rowdy hot boy and rowdy hot girl vibes. Bam! How do you like that? Dee can make it more official and do it like a commercial, okay? We can make it true and we can make it just. Here, listen, this is Dee's pitch. Okay? Dee's pitch. Do you ever find yourself at a lack of rowdy hot girl or hot boy vibes? Do you find yourself sad, lonely, without true friendship or meaning in life? Well, look no further than the streams of the one and the only Mauer and Mookie! That's right, folks. When you're feeling down, these streams will put you in a vibe for potential violence, a vibe for the mysteries of the unknown, some subtle cozy vibes. Mookie has a cute dog. So try their streams out today, only on Twitch. Don't forget to subscribe and support these amazing creators! How'd you like Dee's commercial? Would you hire Dee as your marketing manager? Hire Dee. This Dee will promote you. There you go. Yeah! Now, if only Dee could get the stupid moon face, today would be great. I mean, today's still gonna be a good day, even without a moon face. Moon face or no, Dee won't let Dee's day be ruined by the lack of moon face. Oh, come on! You dirty rat. How could this happen to Dee? Full stop, no joke. Yes, let's go! One of these days, when Dee learns enough about how to correctly market, Dee would actually love to do that. Dee wants to learn how to do it correctly though, because like right now, Dee lacks much needed skills for things like social media marketing. Dee lacks the skills required to be a capable... What is this crap? Why aren't you rolling? To be a capable social media marketer, Dee sucks at tweets. Have you seen Dee's Twitter game? It's crap. It's so bad. Dee cannot tweet to save her life. I mean, Dee could pretend to be a bird like... So Dee can quack to save her life, but not tweet. Get it? Dee can quack and not tweet. Ha! It's funny, you can laugh now. Ooh woo. Stanley agrees. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, have a wonderful sleep, Luchak. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with Dee while Dee rambles into the void today. He hopes you had a good time and that you have a nice cozy sleep. What is this crap? Let them touch. Dee's gonna rage against the machines. Let them touch. Let them... For the love of... What is this? What? You saw it. You saw it. You saw it. What is this? What? Why? None of them are rolling and they have gravity physics. What the? What is this? Fake gravity. This is a sham. This is a sham. What is this fake gravity? B2 wants your face not moving. You stupid, cute, smug, stupid face. Okay, he's calm now. Okay, we're fine. Desk-kun. It's okay. Desk-kun is sturdy. Very sturdy. He's just taking out the violence. Gotta get rid of some of the violent energy. Just a little bit of the violent energy. Oh! This reminds me. Hey, Mal, if you're still about, Mal, do you do music? Do you do music? Reason being, hear this. Dee is going to be releasing a karaoke version of Dee's OG song that Dee did with Tomo, DJ, for people to make their own remix of soon. Would you be interested in doing a cover? If you haven't heard it or seen it, you can listen to it on Dee's YouTube. Nuh-uh. Whatever. Never catch me riding dirty. No, never. Dee's gonna be releasing it. Dee would love to hear you do a cover, homie. Dee needs to reach out to all the friendos and be like, please! Dee wants to see what you can do with Dee's song. Make a jazz rendition. Make your own lyrics. Drop your own hot beat. Improve the rap. And then add your own fly interlude. So Dee would love an opinion. Should Dee release the version that's just the music or the one that has Dee's background vocals as well? Like Dee has both versions for karaoke. And Dee's like, which one to release? Which one to give the people so they can create? Because Dee wants to see what people can make. He wants to encourage the creative jam. Do both? You know what? That's not a bad idea. Get Dee roll no matter what. That's not a bad idea. Both? Okay. Both. Now Dee has to go and make some imagery so that Dee can put them out as a video for people to enjoy. And figure out how to do the download. Just rip it off the VOD. You have Dee's permission to rip it off the VOD. You broke it! Backing vocals if they're going to cover it, but none's easier to... Truth. And Dee's been waffling on it for that reason. Because Dee's like, I want people to be able to have the freedom to do something with this music. And then make it their own, because Dee wants to encourage the creativity of the platform. Dee is a closet gatekeeper's worst Nemesis. That's right. D is your worst nightmare, gatekeepers. You want to keep secrets all your own? What is this crap? D needs to retry this. This is so bad. What is this crap? You want to keep secrets all your own? No. D believes that by sharing the creative tools out there and teaching other people what things are available to them, we only improve the creativity of this medium as a whole. And D wants to see more people create and see what they'll do with it. Cuties, one brain cell confirmed. It's a good vibe. The cuties are a good bunch. Like, if you've ever been in the Discord, y'all are a great bunch of cookies. D actually had this conversation with some of the girls earlier. Like, it was yesterday or the day before. Lots of these friendos that D meets through streaming, through hanging out and interacting over Twitter and then some, that we just have a good vibe. Lots of them have come into and hung out with, like, in the background in the Discord. I'm like, man, you guys are so nice. Like, your community is really sweet. You guys are very good beans, and D's very proud of you. Whenever we're on Twitch and we go in for a raid, like, you guys are mostly well behaved. Mostly. And you're very supportive and kind and accepting. And this is one of the things that D is very proud of. The cuties are good people. And D gets to brag about you to the friendos and be like, do you want us to raid you? Are you having a bad day? D should solicit the cutie raids. Do you want to be raided by a bunch of adorably good beans with great personalities? What about a bunch of good people that just bring positivity and loving and kindness wherever they go? Hire the cuties. Now you work for D. Shenanigans kept to a minimum. I mean, when you do shenaniganate, it's kind of a vibe, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. You can shenanigan if you want to. Never leave a cutie behind, cause then they all bully D, they really bully D, but hey, it's no heckin' crime, it says. Sounds like selling clicks. Is this clickbait? Ooh woo? Ooh woo, what is this? Is this clickbait? Now who's D talking about? You don't know anyone like Matt? Yes you do! It is you! It is you. Shenaniganator to the maximum. You know. You know. You doubt you're a good bean? That is a lie. You know what? Razor suicide, you are allowed to feel these feelings. You just have a creativity that needs an outlet, and it takes the form of violence against gazebos. And that's okay. D will accept you and your violent tendencies towards gazebos. Kidding? So what? No, Mal! Mal! What do you mean you're proud of D? Ah! Thank you! Ah! D gonna cry. No, you're too sweet. You're too sweet. Ew, why this? You're too sweet. D's just out here being a silly blob on the internet. And D still has a lot to learn. But D's gonna keep doing her best. If it makes you smile, then it's worth it. And this is how D will always go at whatever the heck D makes. If D thinks you're gonna have fun with it, D's gonna do it. D feels like D has to. D is being supported and loved on by so many amazing people like you. D feels like D has to live up to that expectation. He wants to keep creating good things so people can continue enjoying them forever. Is he proud of murder? What do you mean? There's no murder here. You are. Don't be proud of these murder. There's no murder. There's no murder here. Look away. There's no murder. We're not murdering today. There's no murder. No, don't cue it.
He is on fire!
No fighter. Is murder not working? Uh-oh, did he not fix that when he did the rollover? For those of you who don't know, Dee's computer was on fire a few weeks ago. There was a power surge and the motherboard and CPU died. So Dee's had to remake all of her alerts from scratch. Oh yeah, Dee needs to fix this for you. Hang on. Dee did a murder. Hang on, where is Dee did a murder? Audio. Sound effect. D noise. D did a murder. Where is murder? Where is it? D did a murder. Hooray. Testing. D did a murder! There we Hooray! Go. There you go. D fixed. D fixed for you. But we did not actually do any murder! So no! There's no murder here. Look away. Look away. Get a flaming sword. You're gonna fire and murder for greater efficiency. Now that's... What's the word?
They did a murder!
No murder!
Hooray!
That's enterprising. We're enterprising the murder. No, not murder. No murder. Shush! Get out of Dee's head. There's no murder. So Mal, what are you up to today? Are you streaming later? Dee is also streaming later. Dee promised herself that would be the last game, but Dee is determined to get a giant moon face. Dee just wants one moon face. You've been watching Dee and you forgot Dee was on YouTube for the morning? Oh, that's okay, Dion. Dee posts it on Twitter, and there's also a thing that goes out in the Discord if you want to be notified. And it's okay. You're allowed to have a life. You are allowed to not always be here with Dee. Dee will not be hurt. Dee will miss you, but will not be hurt. Ooh! Pardon me. Now, have you ever done games with your audience? Like Jackbox or Gartic, where they try to guess stuff and it turns into stupid shenanigans? It could get really silly. There's no way. Dee is not a murderer. Dee is lawful good, okay? Trust. Trust in Dee. Just in Dee. Shut your eyes and trust in Dee. You have a life. Wait, what do you mean you have a life banned? What do you mean? Why would you ban them for having a life? You're allowed to have a life. In fact, rule number 1 for the mods is that modding rating is not to be your life. They want you to have a life and respect your life. And if you have a wife, go respect your wife's life. Okay? You are allowed to have a life. And mundane stuff comes before Dee. Always. So you should never feel bad. That's Dee's philosophy. Did intern Dee survive? Oh, there's no reports right now. It's only during news, which Dee will try and bring back. No! In the future. It went in the wrong hole. Gosh darn it. Get out of that hole! Right now! You piece of crap. Get out. Get out of the hole! How are you balancing like this? Where's your hitbox? What is this? What is the meaning of this? Touch. Touch right the heck now. Oh my goodness gracious. Touch! It's not touching. He's so mad. Please! Touch! Thank you! It took too long. Now your candy is gone. Why are you guys all on weird angles? Cease. Cease. Let them fall! What is happening? What? Keep rolling, 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 yeah! My goodness gracious. Okay, now you rolled off the hill. You and you. Yeah. And you stay here. And you stay here. And you stay here. You too. And you. Fine. Be that way. You are being a jerk right now. None of them want to work. D is no, D is not love or life. D is just a silly, weird blob on the internet. And soon will transform into a giant whammon. And he hopes you will not be afraid of D when D becomes giant whammon, because you would probably cry. Please still love D when D is a giant whammon. No! What is this? Come on! Touch! Touch! Why? Where is the gravity? Where is it? What is doing this? Why are you doing this to D? Oh my hecking goodness. He's so mad right now. Why? No! None of this is good. None of this is good. Come on. No! Touch! Touch right now! No! Ah! Why? His gravity is low today. Is it because he didn't eat food? He's suffering from low gravity. Somebody fix these gravity emitters. Didn't even know he had gravity emitters, but apparently we do, and that's the problem. Yes, yes, yes. Go. Push it off the cliff. No! Get off the cliff! You ninny! Get off the cliff. Get off the cliff. Get off the cliff! Stay there. Don't you dare roll back. Or Dee will fight you! Swear to Bob. Swear to Bob. Will make Dee regret existing. Why must you be this way? All of these are problem children. You see this? You see all of this crap? All of these are problem children. Dee's refusing to play along with your shenanigans. Don't you friggin' dare. Oh my goodness. Really? No! Let it fall in the hole! For Pete's sake! Stop this immediately! You stupid smug face! Dee is having anger problems right now. Please forgive Dee while Dee fights the urge to scream into the void. Look at this mess! Look at my son! Pride is not the word that... Why? 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 All of the points in time where it could have worked out and then did not. Dee is suffering. All of these points in time that it could have worked and has chosen not to. The face of Bijou has chosen violence today. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this. Dee could have had a moon face. He just wants one. Universe. Karma. Can he get one? One. One. Not even one. Why are they like this? What has Dee done to anger the Bijou gods? No!
It's Bijou.
All these squares make a circle. How? How? He just wants one. One moon. Why is this the hardest thing that Dee will do in life? You realize that he's probably going to play more of this later, but on Twitch. Why? Why is this a thing? What did Dee do to piss off the gods of the cutie hollow face? Have a good night, yeah. May you have sweet dreams that do not involve Dee screaming into the void. He did a murder! Hooray! Dee's getting close to it. But no murder, not yet. Not yet. Dee still has some sanity remaining. Still a fragment of sanity. Still fragment of sanity remains. Oh, come on. Come on. Please. Why are you like this? Bijou face, why are you like... No! Why? How can you stay at that awkward angle? You have gravity. Why won't you fall into the f***ing hole so you can become one? Do you have no soul? Ooh, oh, oh. You hear Dee screaming into the void until you finally
Nyan. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Oh my god!
Whoa. How could this happen to Dee? Dee made a mistake. Many mistakes this time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my dang. Thank you! How could this happen? Roll down the hill, please. Thank you. Oh, couldn't sleep without Dee's screams echoing in the night. Is this how you fall asleep to the best dreams of your life? Is embracing the sound of screams and Dee crying and dying? Dee is crying and Dee is dying every time that Dee tries to play a game. 'Cause Dee's not winning, but the brain shell is spinning. 'Cause Dee is not a gamer, but hey, you already knew. That's super. Nobody asked Dee. Okay. He's gonna make another face, make another face. Thanks for asking. Everything is super when you don't. You think he looks cute in this little pin? Isla made it for Dee's birthday. Of course you do. Isla has good taste. No! Let the man touch! Let him touch! Boy! Come on! Don't be like this. Thank you! Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know Dee's human adjacent too? Fine. Dee's gonna stack them all anyway. Stack the little rock. Stack them all anyway. Stack them in a block. No matter what you say, stack the little rock. Making the click-clack sound. Far and wide it will resound. Oh, was this a good idea or a bad idea? Does anyone remember that? What was that a segment on? Good idea. Bad idea. Monkey activation. What was that part? Animaniacs. Yes. Good idea. Bad idea. Oh, Dee's stomach made a very loud noise. Ooh. No, you don't, Bijou Sassiface. Lewd face, sassy McSassfrass. You will move to the other side. Immediately. Eject. Eject. Yeah, boy! We making money now! Woo! Okay. I like to move it, move it. Dee likes to move it. Look at all these. They're just sitting there in a row. Move. Bop, 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 ba-da-da. Good idea. Diving into a pool filled with water. Bad idea. Diving into a pool filled with needles. Good idea. Going for a picnic with friends and bringing fresh honey. Bad idea. Going on a picnic with friends and bringing fresh honey bees. The bees, Harry! The bees! That was pure genius. Whoever created that segment was not given enough money for their work. For Animaniacs was a treasure. A treasure among cartoons. You don't like delicious bees? Dee likes what they make. Bee spit is delicious. Bee spit? Y'all be sleeping on bee spit, man. Bee spit's tasty. Bee spit. No! That's not what Dee wanted. Good idea. Sweet and sour pork. Bad idea, sweet and sour shampoo. Tuesday morning, you jumped out of bed, put on your best suit, got in the car and raced like a jet all the way to you. Turned on your steam. Stream with heart in my hand to ask you a question. Oh yeah! Tuesday morning, jumped out of bed, put on my best suit. What's your question, Kirkland? What's your question, baby girl? My soul lady. A baby doll, my soul lady. A baby doll, my soul lady. It's a good song. Who wants to be mailed bees? Don't mail anyone bees! Dee does not encourage the mailing of bees. We do not mail bees to our friends. You can mail your friends letters. You can mail your friends letters with bees on them. But don't mail your friends bees. You want bees? Okay, go and find your local beekeeper association. Because guaranteed there's probably one near you. But lots of people just don't know to look in their local area for the beekeeper associations. Aww, diggity! I like the way you working. No diggity. Like the bag it up. Okay, these food. They should check. Dee might have forgotten about it. Hang on. They're supposed to contact Dee. Dee didn't receive a message. Okay. Let's see. Looking. Delivery. Order. Delivery. Placed on. Was it delivered? He doesn't see it. Ordered. Was it delivered? It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? You will go check. You can pick your nose. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' nose. Okay. Let Dee fail one more time at this. He's very close to failure. And then Dee will call for today and grab food. You're right. Dee should go get food, and then Dee can continue the struggle later, because Dee will be on Twitch later. Okay. Dee will be on Twitch suffering once more with you. One more suffering. It's Dee. The suffrage continues. We continue the saga of Dee suffering. What if your really good friends still probably do not pick their friends' noses? Because that's gross, man. Their noses are disgusting. People are gross. People are very gross. Why would you do this to yourself? Just don't and say you did. Have better judgment. Yeah. Just don't. Just say no. You can avoid picking a friend's nose. It doesn't have to be like this. Fresh picked no— Ew, gross! Voting is neat, so suffrage continues. Only a little bit. We suffer for the sake of things worth suffering for. Like that first bite of a sandwich after not having eaten for so long. Just tastes so good, man. It just tastes so good. Oh crap. He's gonna have this problem again. It just tastes so good. It's the best. You'd pick Dee's nose? Ew, Bowick! Shut up! Wait, what do you mean if Dee had a nose? Dee has a nose! You can see it right the frick here. Shut up. Shut up. Dee has a nose. Dee has a nose. Shut up. I mean, if Dee had a nose. You're looking at it, bub, buddy, pal. You shush. Dee has a nose. Dee has one. Dee has had one this whole time. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't see it. You do. You know it's there. You know it's true. Every stream that Dee'll do, we'll do it for you. Sitting at the stoplight, watching people pay— Ew, gross! Gross! Ew! No! Why are none of them touching? What is this crap? Excuse Dee? What is this crap? Touch! Touch now! Oh man. Oh man, what is this? What is this? Touch! In the name of D. No, come on! Push the other one aside!
It's Pidge over.
Okay. To the ending. Dee'll go get food now. Gosh diggity dang darned it. Fraggin'. Dee couldn't do it. But there'll be more Dee in just a little while, okay? Dee will be back to torment herself more in the nearby future. Since Dee does not have any friendos on YouTube that Dee can raid, we're just gonna end the stream. Cuties, you take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your day if Dee doesn't see you later. And thank you so much for coming to hang with Dee. Okay? Also, Dee has a nose. Now you know. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day, cuties!